Good morning, everybody. How you doing? That is a pretty ominous beat, isn't it? Very, crunchy. I like it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in, Alexandragon1 and Tyler, for being here at the start of the stream. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to stop by. Today, excuse me, I've got a cough. Today, I'm just up, and I'm cold. It is so cold in Australia this morning. I'm actually sitting in my little office where I stream, wrapped up in a blanket with 3 layers on. I am so cold this morning. I've got a coffee, it's almost finished, and I'm hoping I can make it through the stream without shivering to death. I can't believe how cold it is. What's the temperature right now? It is apparently 8 degrees outside, but it doesn't feel like it. Maybe it's the house, just doesn't hold any heat. But I'm so cold. Anyway, enough about me. Today we are checking out Arcseed. This is the last of my turn-based Thursday Fest streams. So this week the channel kind of got taken over a little bit by a lot of different turn-based games, a lot of different types of turn-based games. Just trying some different stuff, seeing what's interesting. Trying not to get too stuck in playing the same genres all the time. Hey Cor, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. So this is the last of those new games to check out. Arcseed has been in early access since 2023, I think. Let me check the store page. It's going to play some music in the background. 2024. So it's been in early access for almost a year. And it just hit its second or third big update, the research update. So we can check it out and see what's going on. There's two options in new game. I'm going into this completely blind. I really wanted this to be like a really fresh experience on the stream, so I literally looked at the store page, saw that it looked interesting, put my name down to try it out for Turn-Based Fest. I don't really know that much about it. We've got a regular mode, which is regular Roguelite Mayhem. We have draft mode. Don't know what the difference is. I do like a game where you get to draft stuff. There's first impact mode, more acts, archangels hit harder, pilots get deeper arc psychosis. That sounds interesting. Apparently this unlocks after you complete regular mode. Story mode is under development, multiplayer is under development, so I guess we're just going to jump into regular. And I think there might be an opening cutscene, so I will be quiet while that plays. And let's see what Arcseed's all about. Nope, straight into a mech bay. Okay, we're going to choose our mech frame. I like this. I like mechs. I'm a big mech fan. Not so much as much mecha, but any type of giant robot will always be something I enjoy. So the Howitzer, first of all, good name, makes me think of a howitzer. It's got 18 health, 10 armor, 3 stamina or energy, 40 battery. Then other options, we've got the Titan Fist, tons more health, 25 health, 10 armor, 3 stamina. Hey Lieberverse, how's it going? And 35 battery. So the main difference there is more health, less battery. That's the main difference between that one. Oh, it says under construction, so I don't actually think I can select this one. What is the exact distinction between a battle mech, a mecha, and a mech? That is a really good question, Tyler. I don't know officially what the difference between the distinction with them is, but to me, personally, a battle mech is more of a walking weapons platform. It's slow, it's heavy, it's got a lot of armor. The main distinction, I think, it might not be slow. A battle mech may not be slow. That's actually wrong. But the main difference between a battle mech and a mecha, I would say, is mechas are super fast and can fly, or have some sort of ability to skate or move very quickly across the ground. Generally, mecha tend to be piloted by by children with lots of trauma, whereas battle mechs are more of an actual war machine. And a mech is, I think, somewhere in between, but more of like a rejigged civilian piece of equipment. But the main difference between a battle mech and a mecha, in my opinion, is the speed at which they move and who pilots them. Mecha have energy swords and can fight between orbit and Earth. Battle mechs are more grounded and a little bit more realistic as far as you can get realism in a game with giant robots. So it looks like these other robots are actually under construction and are not ready to be used yet. So I can't actually use them because they're all locked. So we're going to have to stick with the Howitzer. It's the only mech we can pick. Now we get to pick our pilot, and again, it looks like we only have one option. We got Nicole Setti, the first pilot in the A-Frame program. Started working as a UX programmer and prototype tester, became the highest ranked pilot in The Sims because of intense debugging sessions. So basically, she's a giant mecha nerd who played the Sims so much they just made her a mech pilot. We don't have access to Grav K. Menard, a veteran that faces the first Arcadist tactical. I can't actually read it because of this coming over. We also can't play as Eugenia Chen, so we're going to be playing as Nicole for this run through. Oh, here we go. Here's the cutscene. We welcomed them and christened them Archangels. Sounds a little bit Evangelion to me. Quickly we learned how wrong we were. Sounds very Evangelion to me. With only great sacrifices, we defeated the Seraphim. Very Evangelion. We debug in production, yes. Actually, funny you should say that, Lieberverse. It sounds a lot like my job. But in the nuclear ashes, we learned light years away, new seeds were coming. So the first seed came, we just managed to defeat it, more on the way. With new knowledge, we built the A-frames. You mean the Evangelion? Now, look, I'm going to stop comparing this to Evangelion. Perhaps this time we are prepared. As long as we don't have, our people don't need to scream or lose their minds or actually feel with their mecha, feeling, oh, we got some new music, cool. Here we go. Oh, okay. We're straight into combat. There's a lot going on here. Okay. Arc basics 1 of 2. Use energy points to use cards. So energy points are up here. How's the music? Is that a little bit loud? Let me turn that down a little bit. It's good though. It does look very Gundam as well, yeah. Use energy points to use cards. Click on adjacent squares to move your mech. Each movement costs 1 energy. A row of buildings is evacuated every turn. You get funds for each person saved, okay? The energy you receive each turn comes from your battery total. Use city chargers to recharge. Okay, so the energy gets refreshed from the battery. We have to recharge the battery. I like that. You can manage your deck between encounters and fully control what cards you want to use. Enemy attacks can sometimes be interrupted by pushing or attacking them. And we're straight into gameplay. Alright, so we've got 3 energy, 40 battery. We've got 10 armor, we have no armor right now. There are 1,500 people in the area. We've made no money. We're up against Gadriel, who has 25 health. This is a charger here. This may be a charger here. We've got... What cards do we have? We've got battery pack, +2 energy, draw a card, deactivate this card. Open stream, first. We're straight into combat. Indeed we are. How is the music? Is it too loud? I like it. It's got a good pace to it. We've got a beam knife, which gives us a beam knife card every turn. And we have a heavy rifle Mark 7, which gives us a heavy rifle card every 2 turns. We have standard armor, which gives +1 XP, +1 XP. And we have a launch boost, which draws a launch boost card at the start of combat. Move up to 5 tiles, scrap this card. It's okay, not too loud, okay. So looking at what we can see here, this guy's making an attack of some... Can I turn the camera? No, I can't. That's a discard deck. So this looks like I can turn the camera around. Music's a little low. Okay, maybe I've got it a bit too high. Let's turn it up here, and I'll turn it down to my ears. Okay, so it looks like when we enter these purple squares, we're going to get attacked. We also want to avoid damaging buildings, because we want to evacuate the people in the buildings. So this lets us move 5 shields, add shields, move to 5 tiles. We use launch boost, and we can move 5 tiles. It looks like we can move to here without... Music's now a bit loud, okay. Can't hear you. How is that? Sorry, everybody. Also, hey, T-Rem. Hey, Hugo. How does that sound? It's hard. It's really hard to balance these things. It's different for every game. Oh, I also need to move chat. Let's do that really quickly. Let's move chat down to here. Boom. Sounds great. Okay, awesome. Let's go. So I'm gonna boost to here. Okay, so we skidded over. That used up none of our energy, so that was a free use. Okay, and these will use each one. So heavy rifle Mark 7 from here will deal 4 damage to the enemy. So let's shoot them. That did some damage, and then we're gonna put shields up. That gives us 3 shields, and then I'm gonna activate our battery pack to regenerate 2 energy, and that'll be our entire turn. How do I use this? I just click on me. Okay. Well, that's cool. I like this little cutscene, and that's... Oh, we drew a rocket card, and we actually have the energy. Deals 3 damage to enemies in range. Let's fire the rockets. Okay, that was cool. Now, I'm still going to turbo boost to up to 5 tiles, but I only have 1 energy left. I've got 2 combo points. That's kind of cool. Remaining deck, when it gets empty, discard your deck and shuffle it. Okay, let's end the turn. So we zoomed over, we shot him, we fired a rocket at him, and that's us done. Oh, we can zoom in. Oh, okay, I would much rather zoom in. As long as it's not too gritty. Let's end the turn. So what's he going to do? Turning, firing a... Okay, that was a lot more than I was expecting. But 260 people got out and opened inside. So the red area is where he's going to attack, not the purple area. Good to know. So we drew kick, deals 1 damage, pushes the enemy back 2 tiles, and we deal 3 damage to them. Well, I'm going to rocket them to start with. Then I'm going to turbo boost to here. Why did that building move? Oh, that was us moving really fast, I think. And then we're going to kick him try and kick him into the water. And I think that will mess this attack up. It did mess this attack up that much, and then we've got 1 energy left, so I will shields up. And then he's going to shoot at us again. And he destroyed 2 buildings there. But so we've lost 700 people have died. 440 people have made it out. This will obviously get a bit more dynamic as we build our deck up and customize our mech. Dag, broke out weaponized Christianity with that crossbeam. It's feeling very Evangelion, I have to say. So I can step up to him and kick him again. What happens if I kick him into the water? Let's step up. I'm going to beam knife him to deal 6 damage. And then I'm going to try and kick him into the water. Okay, he can't be kicked into the water. That's good to know. Let's shoot him with the rifle. He's down to 3 health. And then we're just going to finish him off with the knife. This reminds me of Into the Breach. Yeah, a little bit less movement focused so far. That's him dead. We won our fight. This one was easy. So only 75 people died in that combat. You saved. 1,465 people. You gain 600 cash money. Interesting start. Choose one reward. Pulls any movable target towards you, dealing 2 damage. That sounds really good. 2 energy, deal 5 AoE damage. That doesn't seem great because it does damage to buildings, and I want to save them. Yeah, I think we're going to grab the grappling hook. Can't do this. Yeah, I was really hoping for this as Sparta move. I'm going to grab the grappling hook. Oh, mission reward. Place 4 blocks around target tile. Lightning bolt. No energy cost. -5 battery power. Deals 6 damage to target in range. Or long range missile. Range 3 to 11 deals 5 damage to target enemy in range. I do like the sound of lightning bolt. Doing with no energy cost. It does cost battery. But that's like I'm going to take lightning bolt. I like the sound of that. Alright. Now we get to upgrade our mech. Act 1. Neo Tokyo. Oh, let me just check something. Bear with me. I'm just going to fix a little bug. I need to go to ArcSeed. My graphics card doesn't limit frames on like idle screens like this. So I'm just going to put an artificial 60 FPS limit on it on this screen so that we don't end up in a situation where it goes crazy fast and you hear my fan go brrr in the background and it's crazy. Okay, let's have a look what we got here. So we can upgrade our health, our max XP, our shields, our battery, our energy. This seems like a really good one to upgrade, but that's going to cost us 2,000. That's something to save for, I think. Getting 4 energy, I think, would be very, very good. We can buy Arc Beam. Deals damage equal to your discard deck +2 with that New World game. What New World game? Was that, was that happening a lot with Glorantha? I thought I'd fixed that in Glorantha because that was the whole reason I set this up. I must have missed it. Or maybe a different game? I fix it. I should be able to fix it on the fly now for any game. I've worked out how to do it. Inner power, +5 battery power, -5 battery. Damage given next turn is doubled. Okay, so damage given next turn is doubled. Why would I want to do this? I'm guessing it's doubling my power for next turn. Wasn't internally flame card fried graphics. Yeah. That's a problem. So a lot of them are. It's just the way my graphics card works. It's not very good at registering. Not very good at registering screens with not much happening on them. Give +2 fire to enemy in range. Removes all shields from target. That seems very good. This seems very powerful. Let's grab anti-field. That seems like a super powerful card. Now we can buy upgrades. I've got 1 arc thing. So I can buy, okay, I need 3 for that, 3 for that, 5 for that. Okay, we can't buy any upgrades just yet. Decks. Okay, so I can actually alter my deck. But I can't take any of these cards out. Oh, I can, okay. So hang on, I can take these cards out of my deck. Do I want to take any of these cards out of my deck? I don't think I want to just now. A 12 card deck, I think that's okay. Equipment, I don't think I've got any. Okay, I can't change any of my equipment right now. And then I've got the map. Okay, cool. So we can do it for a shop event or an elite encounter. We don't have a lot of money, so let's go for the elite encounter. That sounds like a mess. It reminds me of EVE Online wiping, deleting sys.ini or boot.ini from everyone's computer on an update, which did actually happen. We're gonna have to move chat. Chat's not in a great position for this game. Let's put chat. You don't need to see the zoom, so we'll put chat here. There you can see the health of all the enemies. So we are dealing with 2 crystals and whatever this thing is. He's going to destroy. So enemy will charge. Enemy will do another unknown action after the first one. Enemy will move. Enemy moves. So this enemy's going to move here. This enemy's going to move here. This enemy's going to charge into the building. The only thing I can do right now is launch boost. So we may as well launch boost. Least catastrophic EVE Online bug. I know. What a game. So we're going to launch boost to here. That puts me in nothing range, unfortunately. There's nothing else I can do this turn, so we're going to end the turn. So Crystal's moving forward. Crystal's moving forward. You can find it with Star Citizen. Yeah, don't mix EVE Online with Star Citizen. So he actually moved the buildings. That's wild. Okay, I think we're gonna grappling hook, beam knife, kick this guy. So we'll grapple him over. Then we'll hit him with our knife. And then we're gonna kick him away. Yeah! Okay, that was cool. And then we're gonna shields up. I like that. That was a cool turn. Also, I just noticed our health is still damaged from our last battle, so damage carries over between fights. That's something we need to be very aware of. Now, this guy has 3 shields, I think. So I'm going to anti-field him to remove those shields and gain them myself. That did, in fact, work. Don't forget you can spend energy to work. Thanks, Elidus. That is a good thing to note, to be aware of. I think I'm going to shoot him, turbo boost, and knife him. So we'll shoot him. Then we'll turbo boost over, because one space is one energy, but this has to be 2 spaces for 1 energy. And then we're going to hit him with our knife. That was, I like that there was a dynamic zoom there because we got close to the enemy, and I really like that. Okay, this guy's just murdering people. So that's what the enemy are going to do. They're just going to destroy buildings. I've got a lightning bolt. Deals 6 damage to an enemy in range. I could almost kill this guy. I'll be 1 damage off killing him. He's charging. The enemy do 3 damage. I don't know where he's going to do 3 damage. Hang on, Azazel, are we in legally distinct Evangelion? I think we are in legally distinct Evangelion. I think this is actually legally distinct Evangelion, which I'm not against. I think I want to take this guy out if I can. So I'm going to lightning bolt him. Oh, he had shields. Okay, then we're going to rocket him. And then I'm going to battery pack. And then I've got the grappling hook. I actually still have 3 energy. I'm not sure how that works. I could move to... Does this work in diagonals? Can I pull him over from here? No, I can't. So I'd have to move closer to him. I could step to here. Ah, it's because there's a building in the way. If I stepped to here, I couldn't because there's a building in the way. Could I grapple this guy? No, grapple hook's in a straight line only. There I can see where the grapple will let me grapple. I think I'm just going to shields up to finish the turn, and then we'll come back next turn. Battery cost 1 energy but gives you 2. I thought it cost 1 energy but gave me 1, which admitted is a weird thing for it to do. Let's anti-fuel this guy to grab his shields. Then I'm going to turbo boost to here, and I'm going to beam knife him to kill him. Oh, that's okay. They actually explode and do damage. Wasn't expecting that. And then we'll just turn around with our last action. Okay, stop killing buildings, my friend. So you see when the buildings flash green, that means they've been evacuated of civilians. Alright, let's turbo boost to here. Dev should have card, scream at the UI, and get in the robot. Definitely need get Shinji, get in the robot. We'll rocket him. It's more like a little grenade, and then we'll shields. Oh, he angry. He very angry with us. Let's move out of his angry range. He's gonna hit us with illegally with Christianity, and then we're going to turbo boost over. What happens if I kick him into a building? Is this building... I can't tell if this building's been evacuated or not, but I'm going to try and kick him into the building. So we're going to move here with a turbo boost. We're going to beam knife him. Then we're going to kick him into the building and see what happens. Okay, it moves him and the building. And then we're going to shoot him with our heavy rifle. And then we're going to see what happens. It looks like he's going to come back at us this turn, but I thought that was a pretty decent chain of moves. Okay, he shield pushed us and then hit us with some rockets. We didn't take any damage though. Let's rocket him. Then we're going to grappling hook him over. We're going to beam knife him. We're going to kick him away. And then it's his turn. Oh, he made a thing. He summoned an angel, I suppose. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to happen. We can sidestep, lightning bolt, heavy rifle him, and rocket him. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to sidestep, we're going to lightning bolt. We need to watch our energy. And then we're going to rocket him. And then we're going to hit him with a heavy rifle, and that should kill him. Yeah! That one was easy. Okay. Got to win. Saved almost everybody. Only 68 people died. We got a lot of money for that. Tempest rockets. Hit all enemies on the map equal to your energy. That's pretty interesting. Long-range missile or grappling hook. The problem I don't like about long-range missile, it has a minimum range. This just does flat damage to everybody on the map. It doesn't spend that energy either. Tempest rocket seems very good. Oh, thank you, Feather Sky. We did in fact win. Grappling hook is also proving to be very good. It might be nice to have a couple of grappling hooks. But I think I'm going to take Tempest rockets. Then our mission reward is lose 2 hit points, all enemies gain +3 fire, shuffle a fire detected into your discard deck. That sounds concerning. Launch a turret into target tile, it will deal 3 damage to any target rings. That seems useful. Move up to 3 tiles. Ooh, dodge sounds very good. Okay, we're probably going to seed fall. The crash retrieval just found an intact Archangel shield. Seed. It seems it was deactivated. We'll be able to salvage very important components to equip our own A-frames. We've got a tactical core. Draw an extra card at the start of each turn. Nice. Oh, it exploded. Okay. So, things we can buy. We've got 1,795 cash money. I really want to get another energy, so I don't want to spend too much money. One more level, and we can get 4 energy, which I think will make us really powerful. We can buy artillery. Attack any tile in range, deals 4 AoE damage. Sunder deals 3 damage and gives 2 weak to the enemy. I'm assuming weak will make them take more damage. Core Overclock. Gain +3 energy next turn. Shuffle a Core Overheat into your discard deck. Draw a card. I do quite like mechanics like this, where we're like taking a bonus now for a penalty later. It's quite fun to trade those up. Deal 3 damage to a target. If the target's on fire, deal +6 damage. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to heal our mech. That's 200 per health. That's expensive. I'll get us up to 15 health. I'm not going to spend more than that. They build foundations weird to this country. Yeah, they do. All of the buildings are on coasters. They're on ball bearings, so you can just roll them around. I want to keep the rest of our cash, honestly, to get energy to level 3, so I'm not going to buy anything else right now. We can upgrade, however. Overclock for a real E experience. Okay, we'll get Overclock. It does seem pretty good. We can get the Advanced Workshop. At the end of combat, repair 1 HP. So that's going to save us $200 per combat. That's not bad. You can scrap cards in your deck tab to receive 50 credits per card. That also seems very useful. Your repair costs are reduced by 50%. I should have checked this first. At least this new token. So far, Tyler. So far. Always give +100 credits at the end of each fight. What's at the end of these trees? What are we working towards? Your weapons no longer have cooldown. Gain 1 energy at the start of each turn. You cannot enter Berserk mode. That's very Evangelion, Berserk mode. Berserk Ascension. When entering Berserk, gain Berserk. When your mech reaches 0 HP, it goes into Berserk mode. Oh, are they really? Okay, good to know. Cards available market upgrade mode always blur better. Increase your max shields by 10. Whenever you discard a card, gain +2 shields. Okay, let's get Auto Repair. That unlocks +1 max HP. Every time you receive damage, gain 1 combo point. Let's also get Recycling. Being able to scrap cards seems very good. And I think I would like to save the rest of it. I don't see the point. I mean, +1 max XP is 600 credits. So this 1 upgrade point for 2 crystals basically saves me 600 credits. So I will pick that up and we'll save the rest for now. Now our deck. Let's empty our deck for the moment. What do we actually want in our deck? We want to keep our deck as low as possible so that we're just drawing good cards. So Rocket, for example, only does 3 damage in a range of 2 to 5. I don't see it being that amazing. Core Overclock, yes. Turbo Boost seems very useful. We're going to hold on to that. Kick is a free attack. I like free attacks. Battery Pack draws me a card. I'm pretty happy with that. Grappling Hook, yes. Lightning Bolt, yes. Anti-Field, yes. Tempest Rockets does essentially does 2 damage to every enemy on the map. Not loving that now that I think about it. Definitely want to dodge. Now bear in mind, these are our 10 core cards. Because of our mech, we will also get a Beam Knife card every turn. We will get a Heavy Rifle card every 2 turns. We'll get a Launch Boost at the start of the battle. And I've unlocked something. Oh, I actually unequipped the Launch Boost. I thought I'd also unlocked something else, a Tactical Core. But maybe I don't have Tactical Core yet. So Launch Boost, Beam Knife, Heavy Rifle, Standard Armor, Standard Armor. Okay, so I have those 2 weapons. So without those 2 weapon cards, the only attacks I currently have in my deck are Lightning Bolt, Grappling Hook, and Kick. I think I will take the 2 rocket cards for now. Do I want shields up? I don't want my deck to be too full. I'm just thinking about what I want to put in the deck. Let's go with the 2 shields up for now. If it feels clunky, we'll cut the deck down. We're drawing what? 4 cards a turn? So at 14 cards, we'll cycle the deck in 4, 8, 12. Basically 3 and a bit turns. Yeah, we haven't got any equipment to customize our frame yet, but there is customized frame. Defense, where we're going, we don't need. Yeah, that's what they say. Okay, we've got a standard regular encounter, so let's go for it. There's an equipment reward here, and then there's a boss. Okay, let's go. I like these little cutscenes. It'll be cool when this game has its story done. Okay, what have we got? We're up against a Gadriel, a Gamliel, and another Gadriel. Looks like they're all set to attack us at once. This guy is doing 5 damage. This guy's doing 5 damage. This guy's doing 5 damage. We want to get out of this doom zone, I think. So we could... What I'm thinking is we boost towards this guy. We rocket him. We shoot him. And we shields up. Just dodge it. Another one. Okay. I'm going to boost to here. What's the range on this? Range 0 to 5. Okay, we can shoot in close combat. So we're going to boost down to here. We're going to beam knife this boy. Oh, I used the wrong boost. Crap. I messed up quite badly there, actually. We'll shoot him. I do still have launch boost. It looks like his attack has been disrupted. So if I launch boost to here, I think my attack will still go through. So I think we'll just hold it. There's very little I could have done about that. They just killed a lot of people. Alright. We'll go to battery pack, because that's a great card. I can go over my max energy, that's good to know. I could also core overclock for next turn. Let's do that. Okay. None of them have a shield. What is this guy doing? Enemy will teleport. Enemy will do 3 damage. Enemy will move. Let's beam knife. We're going to kick him back. He didn't move, okay. I can dodge back from him. I'm stuck between these 2 buildings at the moment, so I can't move. Let's dodge. There's nowhere really to dodge to, but I will gain shields by dodging back. And then I can rocket him as well. And then I can also anti-field, but there is no one to anti-field, so let's end that turn. One of the Gadgets is almost dead. He's moving. He teleported over here. He's just come up to attack me. So making him move meant he didn't attack, which is actually quite good. This will kill him, so let's just get rid of him with a lightning blast. That's him out of action. I can now turbo boost to here. Beam knife this guy. Shoot him. And then put my shields up. And what's he going to do? Oh, okay. I ended my turn. So he's powering up, and now he's going to attack. And I have 3 energy. What does core overclock do? Gain plus 3 energy next turn. Shuffle a core overheat into your desktop card deck. Draw a card. Okay, no. Hand lock. Permanently removes a card from your deck. You need to play this card first to unlock your other cards in your hand. Okay, so overheating my core will do 2 damage. I'm getting some Into the Breach vibes, and for me, this is a compliment. Cool. Let's overheat our core. That does 2 damage to us. We could kick him and then grappling hook him back towards us. That's pretty funny. Let's beam knife him. Then we'll kick him. And then we'll grappling hook him back. And that didn't kill him. Oh, I was hoping that would finish him off. Okay, we're going to back up here so we're out of this guy's attack, and we'll end the turn. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize I stood next to a charger. Alright, we'll finish this guy off with a rocket. And then we're going to dodge into range of this guy and shoot him. So we'll dodge to here. That gives us some shields. And then we're going to shoot him with the gun. He threw a bomb at us or something. We will lightning bolt him. I'm liking lightning bolt a lot. Then we're going to turbo boost over to him. We're going to beam knife him. And then we're going to kick him into the building. He's low on health now. You can move back and hook him into the attack path of his friend. I should have done that lead reverse. I need to start thinking like that. I need to like put my Into the Breach brain back on and use enemy attacks against each other. That's actually a really important thing I should be doing. Alright, we're going to step in. We're going to beam knife. And then we're going to finish him with a heavy rifle. Nice. Managed to save most people there as well. You said 14,000 people. Only made 587 tons though. So the elite battle was a really big one. Okay. We're talking about those Evangelion feels. Push to the limit. Draw 2 cards. Add an Arc Psychosis to your discard deck. I mean, Gravitas sounds awesome. Jump to any target. Deals 3 AoE damage. That sounds really, really cool. But I kind of want to push it to the limit. What do you think? Do we push it to the limit? Do we get some Arc Psychosis in our deck? Let's do it. Mission reward. Rocket, concussion missile. And another push it to the limit. Deals 6 damage to target and pushes everything around 1 tile. That concussion missile sounds very good. I'm going to grab concussion missile. Don't need 2. We'll grab rare cards where we can. Okay. Do I have to... Oh, I didn't click on this last time. That's what I did wrong. I didn't grab this affiliate core. Okay. We have 1,500 cash money, which still isn't enough to upgrade our energy. There's a charged punch, which deals 3 damage and pushes back 3 tiles. Attack analysis, gain 2 shields. That's actually quite good. Gain 2 shields, draw 2 cards. Kick for free, I like kick. Deal 4 melee damage to all enemies in range. I'm going to try and hold on to all of our money for this round. For upgrades, I've got 5 points, so I can get... Each time you receive damage, gain 1 combo point. Your repair cost, reduced by 50%, or always get 100 credits. I'm going to grab the Arc Lab, get more money. That will pay itself off in 5 battles. In terms of our build, definitely want both of these in our thing. I'm going to remove 1 rocket in place of the concussion missiles, I think. Core Overclock, Turbo Boost, Turbo Boost. Yeah, I like both of these. Kick I like. Battery Pack I like. Grappling Hook I like. Lightning Bolt I like. Anti-Field I like. Well, that didn't do a lot in that last battle. Dodge is great. We've got another... We've got 1 rocket here. The shields up I'm not loving that much. We might remove the shields up. Push limit I like. Concussion Missile I like. We'll stick with that for now. Now I can equip new equipment. So we've got the Cephalium Core. Plus 1 energy per turn. Plus 3 shields per turn. Just for free. That sounds insane. That sounds way better than just plus 1 max HP. So every turn now I'm getting an extra energy. Oh my god, that's insane, the Cephalium Core. That's actually nuts. That's the same as me buying the energy upgrade here. I just saved 2,000 credits off getting the Cephalium Core. Okay, let's move on to our next fight. Oh, this game is so Evangelion coded. I'm happy I've actually watched Evangelion. If I haven't watched the movies, I've only watched the TV show. Alright, we're dealing with Marfael, and Marfael. Okay, so this guy's going to charge, this guy's going to move, this guy's going to charge, this guy's going to move around the corner. We're over here, which is pretty far away. We have 4 energy. So I think we could launch boost and turbo boost into range here. So we'll use the free one first. Now I'm actually in range of some stuff. We could also turbo boost right into him. Okay. I'm going to push it to the limit to draw some more cards. Okay, we've got Grappling Hook and Rocket. Not huge for right now. Felt like you say like fairly quickly. Yeah, pretty quick turns. I think you're right. The fact that we get a Beam Right Knife every turn guaranteed because we have a knife equipped, I like that mechanic. Let's Beam Knife him. Let's kick him. Let's Heavy Rifle him. And let's Grappling Hook him. Okay, they can attack and move, which is interesting. Okay, we're going to finish this guy off with a Night Beam Knife. That's him out of the fight. None of these guys are in the lane just now, but if I... Look, he's going to charge down here. I'm not sure what... He's going to do 3 damage to a building. None of them are going to move into range. So I'm thinking, if I step to here, and I dodge to here, and then I'm just going to overclock for next turn. He's going to move to there. And then I can do some damage here. So we're going to Beam Knife. We're going to Heavy Rifle. We're going to kick. And then we're going to lightning... Oh, I kicked him. Yeah, and then we're going to Lightning Bolt him. Nice. None of them have shields right now, so the anti-field doesn't do anything. Have you seen The Expanse? I actually just... Alex, just before I started this stream, I actually just shared that trailer in my Discord. I haven't actually watched it yet, but I did see a quick article mentioning it, saying that it does look like Mass Effect in the Expanse universe, which I have to say, Mass Effect being one of my favorite series of all time, having played through it 8 times. Well, not the whole thing. I played Mass Effect 1 and 2 about 8 times. I played Mass Effect 3 times. I am very interested. Very interested. I might actually watch the trailer before the end of the stream. Okay. This guy needs to die, but we are... Oh, I didn't get an overheat. That's interesting. Deals 6 damage. Yeah, it does sound... We'll maybe watch it together on stream before the end of this. Let's do a battery pack to start with. That got me another overclock. So I've got 6, 9... Okay, I think we can finish this guy off. We'll concussion missile him. That did kill a building, but that's fine. These buildings are empty. Then we'll move forward, and we'll Beam Knife him, and that's him out of the fight. Then I'm going to do shields up. That's the end of my turn. Yeah, I do still really want to play through Rogue Trader on stream. I'm just not sure if it's too long, basically. Ooh, Arc Psychosis. Too many Archangel attacks might induce psychological damage to pilots. So it just starts filling my deck up. Okay. I'm not too worried about one card right now. Can I dodge around corners? I can't. So if I step to here... Yeah, Rogue Trader, that's my worry, TRM, is that it would take about 1,000,000 years to play through Rogue Trader. We'll move to here, and let's kill the Arc Psychosis from our deck for now. And then we'll end the turn. Now here's a question, can I kick a building into him? Sadly, I didn't draw a kick card to find out. Because I was thinking about kicking this building into him. We can Lightning Bolt him. I just noticed this guy has 30 health, this guy has 15 health. I can step to here to play in a Mass Effect Expansion Universe. Looks like someone is getting my money soon. Well, it's only just been announced. So, like, just been announced. And then we'll shield up. And I'm going to anti-field him just because I can, but it's not going to get anything on. We're actually at 10 shields right now, which is lovely. Oh, that's because the thing is giving us shields every turn. Oh, he just pushed us back twice into that building. Right, we need... Okay, so it's only when we draw the core overheat. The core overheat isn't guaranteed to be drawn. Alright, let's... a grappling hook will not finish him, but a heavy rifle will. Then we can step to here. Step to here. And I guess just step to here. Oh, actually, we're low on energy. We might need to recharge, but I'm going to push it to the limit this turn. Oh, no, yeah, that doesn't do what I thought it did. It draws cards. It doesn't give me energy. I think I might need to go back and recharge, and then we'll go into the fight. How many turns do we have left? Oh, I have to lose less than 100 population. How much? We haven't lost any population yet. I think I'm going to head down this way. Problem is I don't have a charge. Or at least I'll say to pull an Elder Scrolls 6 and give us a trailer 2 decades before pre-production. And then just release Oblivion again. Okay, we're slowly skating our way close to this guy. I'm not going to Lightning Bolt him because that will take out all of my battery power. I'm going to hope that I can get to this tile next turn. I'm not sure what he is doing. Alright, let's just walk to this tile here. I have to end my turn here. I'll rocket him from here. And then we'll end the turn. I'll shield... no point in shielding up, actually. I'll just end the turn. Okay, he's come to me, which is nice. And our batteries are fully charged, so we're back in the fight. So let's step into combat with him. Let's knife him. Let's push it to the limit, because I want to draw more cards. Okay, we're going to kick him. Then I'm going to Arc Psychosis to get rid of the Arc Psychosis. And then I've got Dodge and Turbo Boost left, which I don't really need to use any of these. We're just going to end the turn. Need more attacks. That's what I'm saying. We don't have enough attacks in our deck. So I've got a lot of like dead turns where I'm not doing anything. Okay, we're going to Conk Missile him. Then I'm going to shoot him with a heavy rifle. Then I cannot get close enough to him 1-2 to knife him. So I'm just going to Shields up to replace the shield damage I took last turn. Okay, with a beam knife and a lightning bolt, we should be able to kill him. There we go. Got him. Let's get some damage. Let's get some weapons. You saved 2,900 people. Lost 0. Made a lot of money in funds. Nice. Choose a reward. N3 mine. Deals 15 AoE damage to any location. Deactivate. Attacks all tiles in range. It has double AoE apparently. So it's just... Click button, deal 15 damage to anything in range. That seems... Oh, it uses 3 energy, though. Still, I think that's quite good. Ooh. I quite like the Gatling gun. Deals damage equal to 2 times energy, then deactivate this card. Heat Seekers. There's definitely a heat build that we're not looking at right now. But let's go for the Gatling gun. The UN committee has released their weekly funding review and decided to cut spending. It seems funding was redirected to rebuilding parts of the infrastructure lost to Archangel attacks. We need to choose if we let our mech maintenance or use our current funds to cover those costs. We're going to go for less health because we've got great shields. Click button, enemy, and local presence cease to exist. Yes. N3 sounds lovely indeed. Okay. We now have enough to increase our energy. So now we have a base energy of 4. But because of our upgrade, we actually have a base energy of 5, which is pretty silly. Now we've got 1,000 money left. One thing I do want to do is upgrade our health. There are also some interesting looking weapons here. So we've got EMP rockets, deals 3 damage in week 3 to all enemies in range. We have the photon beam, lose 5 shields, deal 5 damage. And we have the railgun, which just deals 10 damage to any target for 2. All of these sound very good. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upgrade... we didn't actually pick a lot of these up. Okay, I was going to get the engineer crew, but we can't actually do that. I do want to spend some money on repairs this turn, because we are a little bit low on health. I'd like to get that up to 10. But that would cost us, what? $800, which would leave us with 200. At least we can choose the red or the blue pill, yeah. Let's, getting more max shields might actually be better. Because we're not taking hull damage because we've got so many shields. And our shields recharge automatically. Let's spend 500 on max shields. And then I want to get the railgun. I would also like to get these. I think ballistic jump would be quite useful too. Okay, the deck is getting pretty big. I want to add the railguns in. I want to add the ballistic jump in. I think I'm going to take rocket out. Because paying 1 to deal 3 damage I don't think is worth it. Living dangerously. Nah, living like a pro. I know what I'm doing, T-Ram. Ye of little faith. We'll keep the kick, we'll keep battery pack, lightning bolt, anti-field dodge, shield up, shield up. I don't know if we need these, but we'll hold on to them because that's our main thing right now. N3 mine, Gatling gun, railgun, ballistic jump. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. There's no customization we can do to our mech right now. So let's move on to the next mission. There's definitely strong Evan Gallon vibes, isn't there? Okay, we're up against 2 dudes. Just 2. I'm reminded of the King of Nothing. Do not discuss. We do not discuss the King of Nothing. I don't know what you're speaking of. To what you speak did not occur. I think we're going to end our turn just 1 space away from the enemy. I wonder if we're super fast and don't let anyone get damaged. Could we avoid this event for a while? I mean, nobody got hurt last time at all, which is kind of frustrating in a little bit of a way. Okay, Crystal Boy moved up. Now, what we'd like to do is kick these guys into each other, I think. So what are you doing? King of Nothing is from yesterday. From my stream yesterday. Okay, so he is doing nothing. He's moving. He's charging. So I could beam knife him. And then we can see what happens if I kick him into his friend. That just pushes them both back. Let's lightning bolt this guy. Then we'll grapple hook him towards us, which will kill him. I forgot they actually explode like that, but luckily nobody died. And then we're going to have to end the turn there, which means we're going to take... How much damage is this going to do? 5 damage. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of hull damage here. But there's nothing we can do about that. Can I? Actually, I'm stupid. I can just move out of range. Like that. Now we're not going to take any hull damage. Okay, we could only lose 50 more population. Wait a minute. I think the N mine... how can I tell if a building's been evacuated or not? That's the problem. There's a building here and there's a building here. I don't know if they've been evacuated. First round of cartridge fighting the boss at the end of stream yesterday. Oh yeah, I was playing as the King of Nothing in 9 Kings. I had a fantastic run. I got all the way to the end of the run and the last boss killed me. Right at the end of the stream. And it was such an anticlimax, but it was also like an excellent anticlimax. So he's just moving next turn. I would really like to use the N3 mine, but I don't know how to tell if a building has been evacuated or not. Oh, there we go. There's no people in that building. No, don't move there. I wanted to check if the building was empty. How can I check if the building is empty? Because he's in the tile in front, I don't think I can check if this building is empty. This building here is empty. It has 0 people in it. I can undo the move. Thank you, T-Ram. I don't think I can check this tile. Oh, there we go. There are no people in the building. I just saw that there are no people in the building. In that case, we're nuking him. We're gonna hit him with a nuke. Get nuked. The buildings are empty and expendable. Good. Nobody died there, and he got nuked, which I like. I like nuking enemies. We still have 2 actions remaining, so I'm gonna step to here, and we should actually be able to kill him with the heavy rifle. Nice. That's everybody rescued. The A-frame pilot saves the day again. So far, so good. 50 people died through our mistake. Let the UN cover the rebuilding cost. We can't let the UN bring people back to life though. Deals damage equal to 2 times your combo. We had a combo of 8 that round. This seems like it could be very, very good. Punch is just 0. Deal 2 damage. Push back 1 tile. It's basically just a kick that does. It's basically just kick. Arc Melt. Gain +3 energy. Shuffle a Mind Infection into your discard deck. +3 shields. Receive +3% damage next turn. You know what? I like the sign of a Mind Infection. Let's get some Mind Infections up in here. Okay, we're up to 1292. First things first, can I buy Engineer Crew? I can. Cool. Repair costs are now only 100, which is great. We've got a kick. We've got dodge. Deals 3 damage to the enemy. Gain 3 shields. If combo is above 3, draw a card. Cover fire sounds pretty nice. Using the money... What do you mean by meld? Oh, mind meld, yeah. Okay, I think we're going to spend some money on some repairs this round. Our deck's getting a little bit big, and I don't want to buy too many cards for it. So let's just get our health repaired. We don't have anything else we can research. Dodge is very good, yeah. Maybe should have grabbed the dodge, but we already have 1 dodge. Tempest rockets will actually do decent damage now that we have 5 energy. I should have put that in. Let's take the other rockets out. Where is the other? I've already taken the other rocket. I'm going to sell both the rockets. I don't want this card anymore. Let's see if we can get enough money to buy the dodge. I only need to scrap 1 more card. What else could we get rid of? I'm going to get rid of 1 of the shields up. I don't actually think the shields up are doing a lot for me anymore. I'm going to scrap 1 of them. And why can't I buy this? I have 200 money. I have 242 money. Why can I not buy dodge? That seems really dumb. If I undo last upgrade, does it reset? Okay, so it doesn't. So we found a bug in the game. The game only checks how much money you have when you enter the screen for the first time. Arc is now available on Steam. What? Unusually, but to Stream's benefit, yeah, ArcStream has been available. It's been in early access for a year now. This game. So I was able to buy dodge. Is the end put together of that? You just have to refresh the page. Okay, still can't upgrade our mech anymore. We now have a regular encounter, and then we get an equipment reward, which I'm really looking forward to. So let's check this out. I would like to replace our gun. Oh, that's a cool shot. I do love that with Evangelion. They just have that little knife. Okay, I like this. Is cool. We need more of this. We need more curtain on sale for Turn-Based Thursday Fest. Yes, exactly. Thank you, T-Reb. That is why we're doing this. I do like. We need more of that. We need more call-outs from the civilians and stuff like that. Let's really Let's really like make the morality of this suck and like make it harder. Also, this is a different map. This has a double lane road in it, which is new for us. We haven't had that before. Okay, we're gonna launch boost first of all, straight down the middle. We've got a Gadriel and a Gamiel. These guys are easy. Then we're gonna turbo boost to here. I actually turbo boost not quite as far as I wanted to. But then I'm going to dodge to here. And I've got so many action points. I could actually walk to here, beam knife, and then kick. Oh, I love the kick. The kick is so satisfying. Do you know what this is? This is Evangelion, but Shinji actually knows how to fly the robot. Because damn is Shinji bad at driving the robot, at least at the start of the thing. Okay, our combo is currently, that's our deck. Our combo is currently, where's our combo? There is a combo counter somewhere. Where's the combo counter? Energy is at 6. Deck is at 12. There was definitely a combo counter, but I can't remember where it is. Is that the combo counter here? That's the discard deck. Can anyone remind me where the combo counter is? I thought it was one of these numbers here, but it isn't. For now, though, I will beam knife this guy. Railgun does 10 damage, so we're just gonna annihilate him from existence. Evangelion, but Shinji has a relationship with his dad. He knows how to scream at the UI. They saw you for the last engagement and decided to send you elsewhere. Shinji just accidentally just pushing the nuke button. Use it last resort only. Still can't see that combo button. Because what we could do is we could... is this building empty? The building is empty, so we could Conk Missile them. Let's Conk Missile them. Into the building. Then let's push it to the limit. Why not? Let's Arc Meld for +3. We don't really need +3 energy this turn. Actually, hang on. 1. How many coming for? 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 3, 4. We could get a combo hit in here. If I've counted knife and gun flags. Yes, that's the combo counter there. Thank you. This is it here. This is the combo counter here. Okay, I'm not doing the maths because I'm just channeling the heart of the robot. but I think we can get a combo hit here if I'm Arc Meld. So we're going to Arc Meld. Then we're going to step here. We're going to dodge to here. No, okay, undo move. I can't undo the move, no! I misclicked. I meant to dodge to here. I don't think we've got enough actions here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we don't have enough actions anymore. Damn it! We'll still move up to the enemy. Actually, he's going to move to here, isn't he? Let's stay here. So undo, undo. Okay, we can only go back 1 move. I messed up really badly. We could have done it, but I misclicked. Big Fs. Maybe I need a. Maybe that's a channel redeem I need. Just a big F on the screen. People will probably like that. All right, let's. How many actions? We got 5 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do something fun. Let's. I could ballistic. Nah, let's. What's the range on this? 1 to 7. I mean, I'm thinking we could ballistic jump to. Oh, I misclicked. The camera moves sometimes when you do stuff. So I obviously wanted to jump to here, and now we're not going to kill this guy this turn because I'm terrible at video games. We'll Tempest Rockets. I'm really annoyed. And then I should have done that first as well. Everything's out of action. Big Fs here. Making too many mistakes. Trying to be too cool. Do we just N3 mine him? Boom. He's dead. You probably want to use Tempest Rockets first. Yes, I do. I totally want to use Tempest Rockets first. I was trying to style too hard there. Okay, we saved 910 people. We've got 1,000 funds. Choose a reward. Discard your hand, draw 5 cards. Another Gatling gun, yes please. 3 shields, deal 3 damage, gives +2, weak. I don't really want any of these cards. We'll probably just sell the one we get. Our recent tests with the new pilot candidates give us insights into new synchronization hardware and advanced interface. Oh, is the screen flickering for you guys? I think I'm supposed to. +1 battery, that's our only option. Okay, lightning bolt, repair bots, blood and fire. Give 5 damage to target, weak 2 and fire 2, discard 1 random card. I think we're just going to keep upgrading our mech. I think I want to get like way more shields. So I'm going to spend probably, yeah, quite a lot on more max shield. For research, I don't have enough points to research anything. For the deck, I want to sell this card. I don't want it. We still haven't got any equipment, but our next slot here is an equipment reward. So we're going to open the crate and see what it is. YouTube is lagging behind. YouTube, I've got it set to minimal delay. So when you stream to YouTube, you have to pick your stream delay. And I have YouTube set to the minimal delay I can. It's just unfortunately how they handle it. Okay, I was hoping this would actually give me a piece of equipment to put on my mech, but it hasn't. We've got a fusion core for +1 energy per turn. We've got swarm missiles which deal 3 damage to enemies in range. And we, oh no, this is weapons. Or we got an LGS glaive. Draw LGS glaive every turn to deal 7 damage. Yes, I want a glaive. So if we come back here, we can change the beam knife to an LGS glaive. Question, do we want to go all close combat all the time? Glaive and knife. The knife deals 6 damage, whereas the rifle does 4 at range. I think we want to go all close combat. We're going glaive and knife. We're dual wielding. That's what we're doing. We also draw these every turn. That seems crazy. Right, we're up against the boss now. Let's see how this goes. We're up against Ophanim. It's an angel. The city is gone. Alright. Shinji. Let's go. Let's scream as much as possible. Nunchuck with a knife on one end. Sounds appropriate. Hopefully the boss isn't resistant to stabbing. I guess we're about to find out. We're going to open up with a lightning bolt. Zap. Okay. Now the glaive deals 7 and it has 3 range. This thing is a ranged weapon. I didn't even realize that. So I could push it to the limit to draw 2 cards. I could also arc meld for more energy. So let's push it to the limit one more time. Now, I can't conquer missile this guy. Okay, the game will actually tell me. Excellent. There is actually an indicator if I'm going to blow a building up that has somebody in it. That's really good to know. What do we want to do? I could arc meld here to get a ton of energy to go in there and glaive, beam knife, and kick. I think I'm going to. Okay, we've got 8 energy now. So let's step forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to beam knife. We're going to glaive. And then we're going to kick him into the wall. Yeah, I just kicked an angel. What did Shinji do in his first angel fight? Okay, you know what's great? All of these buildings just got evacuated. What the hell is this attack it's about to do? What? It just made baby eyes. Do you know what would be really good right now? Tempest rockets. Tempest rockets would kill all of this. But I don't have access to Tempest rockets. What I do have is a Gatling gun. Deals damage equal to 2 times energy to enemy. Discard this card. Now I could Sunder first to get 2 weak on him, but that would give me 1 less energy. So this is doing 8 damage at the moment. Let's find out what weak does. If weak makes it do more than 8 damage, I'll be really happy. So we're going to open with a Sunder. Then we're going to Gatling gun. So base this does 6 damage. How much did that do? I didn't actually catch how much damage that did. Then we're going to Railgun for 10 or do these for 7, 8. And this is more damage. I can do all. So we're going to Glaive for 7. And then we're going to Beam Knife. And then unfortunately a lot of people are about to die. But there's not really much I can do about that. We're kind of just tanking this. We may have just failed the mission, actually. Yeah. Okay, we didn't complete our secondary objective. I think you did 12. Okay, it's worth doing. Okay, so bosses... Wait, is that just game over? How? Oh, I died. I didn't realize I was going to take that much damage. No, I actually died. Maybe it was a scripted loss. I don't know. We didn't do badly. We almost got him. Was that a scripted loss? Gain HP equal to all mine cards in your discard deck. Another Gatling gun. I'm going to grab another Gatling gun. These are good. Gain 3 shields on each turn. Each time you do a move action, draw 1 card. Each time you do a move action, gain 3 shields. Why does this cost 1? So this will take 1 of my energy. Each time you... The shield seems good, but I think it takes 1 energy every turn to activate. So it'll reduce my energy cap by 1. Whereas Move Synergy or Move Cycler is free. I think I want to see the Aegis Shield. Did I get a game over? I'm not sure what happened. Act 2. Okay. I don't know if that was a scripted loss or maybe just something happened there and the game ended. But we currently have 1 health. So I'm going to spend our money just getting that up a little bit. I think if I'd killed him, I'd have one of these better... the energy upgrade cost reduced by 25%. When you take damage from an enemy, deal 2 damage back. At the start of combat, gain 5 shields. Yes, we're going to need that for this battle. Okay, and the Aegis Shield doesn't go in that slot. Okay, so the Aegis Shield will take away one of our weapons. So I'll lose the Beam Knife to gain 3 shields every turn. I think this is a card that I will get. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens when we have it equipped. Alright, let's launch it. I'm not sure what happened there. Did we get a bug or something? It was weird that we didn't just, like, lose the game. Giant mech hoplite. That's, yeah, we are. We're turning into a shield and glaive wheel there. So it's not in my list here. I've gained the shields and I still have full energy, so I don't know what that means. We're up against a Marfiel and a Mindriel this turn, and we need to lose less than 100 pop. Now, obviously, I can't N3 mine on the first turn, unfortunately, as much as I know you would love me to. Also, this is a different city. We are in a different place. I can't, unfortunately, grappling hook either of these guys because they're around the corner. But I could... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will put me to here. I do still have enough for a kick and a... I can come around here, and I can't glaive him, but I can kick him. And that messes his move up. We're in Neo-Lisbon. I'm guessing not the Australia Lisbon, no. This feels very European. Okay, so Tempest Rockets does its most damage at the start of the turn. Cool, that was nice. Then we'll Gatling Gun. Then I'll glaive him. And then he's going to attack. So I'm going to jump to here. Where he can't get me. And then the turn. And now this thing is behind me. It'd be cool if the railgun pierced everything. Like if I railgunned here, it would go through this guy. Let's just finish this guy off. Alright, that's him out of the fight. Then we're going to glaive. I can't glaive you because you're flying. Okay, so we need ranged weapons to take out flying enemies. Let's dodge back to gain some shields. And if I concussion missile him, that's fine, because there's nobody in those buildings. I don't need to arc meld this turn, and I still can't glaive him, so let's end the turn. So there's now flying enemies. There is a flying icon here. We can just Gatling gun him to finish him. Okay, he's down. And we didn't lose anybody. Mentally exhausted, I need a long shower. We got some cash. Aerial wall. Place a block in a target unoccupied map tile. -5 battery tower. Do double damage. Evacuate all people from target building and adjacent buildings. Yes. Hey, Notorious, how's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Rocket Mark II deals 5 damage to enemy range. Still don't like it. Pushes target 2 tiles. Removes all shields. That could be very useful as we get further into the game. I'm going to take another priority evacuation, though. The cost of building and deploying A-frames is astronomical. Traditional government funding is already maxed out, and ADI decided to create a global crowdfunding campaign. The campaign went viral, and a great volume of small nations produced outstanding results. Plus 587 credits. Nice. Okay, I really want to level our energy up again, because it makes a lot of stuff better. And I'm not, like, Tempest Rockets and Dodge, very good cards. We also really need more health. We're running around with 3 health right now. What do we prioritize here? I'm actually not sure what we should be doing. Do I just want to heal up? This would get me to 19-ish health. If we just spend all of our money right now, which would remove a lot of concern about making a mistake. Or we buy Tempest Rockets, we buy Dodge. We clean our deck up a little bit. Can you get the upgrade for cheaper repairs? No, I don't think I can. I already have the cheaper repair cost upgrade. The energy upgrades reduced by 25% is actually enough that we could get that this turn, though. If I get this is now 1,000. That's not 25%. What? The upgrade says 25%, but that just dropped from 2,000 to 1,000. So we're gonna get the energy. And I think we've now maxed energy out. We're going to get Tempest Rockets. We're going to get Dodge. And then we're going to get 3 health. Boom. Alright, I want to clean our deck up a little bit. I'm going to get rid of the turbo boosts, I think, because we've got dodges. The turbo boost is really useful. Kick's really useful. Battery pack's useful. I still like Grappling Hook. Bolts are great. The anti-field isn't doing a lot for us at the moment, but I think it'll be very powerful in the future. I like Dodge, obviously. Push to the limit is great. Conquer Missile is fine. N3 Mine is a great finisher. Gatling Guns are great. Anything that lets me attack for free, I'll take as many of it as I can get. The Railgun is... I think the Railgun, if it didn't have the 15-yard range, I'd be looking at taking it out. Ballistic Jump, I think, is useful. Combo Hit, we have only used once, but I think it's quite good. Arc Meld, yes. Tempest Rockets, Dodge, Gatling Gun. The Sunder could be good. I guess we now have a 27-card deck, which is terrible. We definitely need to make our deck smaller. What is the minimum deck size? Minimum deck size is 7 cards. So if we wanted to get really stupid, we could take Core Overclock, push it to the limit, Gatling Gun, Tempest, Gatling Gun, Tempest. That could be our deck, if we wanted it to be. We basically draw Gatling Guns every turn. They would do 12 damage. Like the Gatling Guns would do 12 damage. If we needed to, we could push the limit to draw 2 cards. I would also include... Do the Gatlings deactivate? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Thank you for pointing that out, Sujin Tofu. That's actually fine for me, because we could build this out a little bit more, considering that, like, if we take the Gatlings out for right now, we'll put them back in later. We'll build out a 7-card deck. So Battery Pack, I think, goes in. Lightning Bolt goes in. I think we put Arc Meld in. And then we do Gatling, Gatling. Oops. Gatling, Gatling, Gatling. We take the 2 dodges. And that's probably it. And this might be a really insanely powerful deck. Because we'll just be drawing Tempest Rockets over and over again. We'd be drawing Tempest Rockets, ways to increase our energy, or ways to draw more Tempest Rockets. And ways to move. Possibility that we've broken the game. And we'll also always have our glaive. Let's not forget the glaive will always be drawn, thanks to the way this works. Now, there is a shop event. We have no money. So I don't really see the point in doing the shop event. So let's do the regular encounter. And see if this works. This may not work, but I've got a feeling we could just, like, wipe the board constantly with the build that we've got. Okay, so we're up against a Gadriel, an Adriel, and a Marfiel, and they're surrounding us. But oh look, we drew Tempest Rockets. So what we'll do is we'll battery pack to increase our energy. That's us up to 7 energy. Now I am going to push it to the limit to draw more cards to see if we draw another energy boosting card. We didn't, but we drew 2 Gatling guns. Then we're going to Tempest Rockets. That did 7 damage to all of them. Now we're going to Tempest Rockets again. That'll do 6 damage to all of them. Okay. Now I have the Gatling guns. We have a launch boost. So if I launch boost to here, I can Gatling gun this guy for 10 damage. And then I can Gatling gun him again for 10 damage. Actually, I'll Gatling gun this guy. Let's do as much damage as we can with the Gatling guns. Then we'll glaive this guy to kill him. And then we can dodge into this tile here to get out of their way. Okay, I think we broke the game, everybody. May have broken the game. Yeah, it is a nice start. No time left. Welcome to me breaking the game wide open, though. So I'm gonna... Since it's gonna cost me an energy anyway, I will dodge into this tile. Then I will Arc Mail to increase our energy. So we'll do 8 times 2. We'll do 16 damage to this guy. And then we'll kill him with the glaive. And then I have 7 energy left. And this guy over here needs to be dealt with. Now, Core Overclock doesn't draw me any cards. So we're just going to move towards him for the rest of the turn. And we'll just finish up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we broke the game. Mind Infection. Receive 3 damage, scrap this card. Okay. So there are penalties to playing like this, but I don't think it's a problem. So let's Tempest Rockets. And then we will just glaive this guy. And we won on turn 3. Nobody died. We got money. Nice work. We could take another Arc Melt. Plus 10 shields. Yes. Gain 3 shields. If you're at max shard, deal 6 damage to all enemies in range. I like that. We'll grab a shield kinetics as well. Was the Mind Infection that caused the eye cube to appear? No, the enemy did that. The enemy made the eye cube. Until the end of turn, all attacks deal plus 4 damage. Shuffle a void card into your discard deck. Draw a card. Discard your hand. Draw 5 cards. I don't think we want any of these. I think we just continue. Yes, we can't. We're at max energy. We can't put our energy up any higher. I think I'm just going to level our health up. In terms of research, we only have 3. I don't think there's anything I can buy for the... Oh, yes, we'll take Aura Spikes. That actually seems really good. In terms of the deck, I think it's just added discardable shields and shield kinetics into the deck. We just put it back up to 14 cards. I'm going to get rid of shield kinetics for now. I'm quite happy to have the consumable cards in my deck. That's fine. We could rebuild our deck if we want to, like before we go into a boss fight. But for clearing up enemies, this seems like a great build. Nothing we can do here. Let's go into an elite encounter. Have I broken the game, or is it not actually as powerful as I think it is? It feels really powerful. It feels strong as heck. Okay, we're up against Turiel. Now this guy is going to do something I don't really want him to do, so we're going to try and do as much damage to him as we can. You had less than 1,000, so I'm not convinced about energy yet. Okay. Well, let's start off with a Core Overclock. That's for next turn, though. And we'll Tempest Rockets while we've got 6 energy. Just do 6 damage to everybody from where we are. Okay, that's actually prevented his attack, which is great. We're going to launch boost forward. I still have 5 energy. I can't increase it any higher. So we'll do 10 damage to this guy. Then I'm going to lightning bolt him. Then we're going to dodge in close and finish him with the glaive. Oh, he's going to have 1 health left. How annoying is that? But if he attacks us, he'll take 2 damage and die. Oh, he's not even going to attack us. So we can basically ignore this guy for the moment. Let's Arc Melt to get more energy. Let's push it to the limit to draw more cards. Then we're going to Tempest Rockets. That's him dead. Then we're going to Gatling Gun this guy. No, we're not going to. I should have battery packed first. Okay, now we're at 11 energy. Hey, hey, Nova, the idiot, how's it going? We're going to Gatling Gun him for 22 damage. Then we're going to glaive him. Oh wait, is that going to hit the building behind him? Okay, we're not going to glaive him from this angle. We're going to move around him. So we're going to step here, step here, step here, and we're going to glaive him this way. Okay, we weren't actually in danger of glaving him at all. And then I'm going to dodge out of his attack area. Or do I want to be in his attack area? Are any of those buildings got people in them? It's really hard to tell. I need to lose less than 15. It doesn't matter about people at all. Let's end the turn. Okay, they all had people in them. But the buildings didn't get destroyed. They just got moves. That's actually not too bad. Okay, let's Corvocook is for next turn. But we do have an Arc Melt. So we'll Arc Melt. We now have 8 energy. So I can Tempest Rockets for 8. Step here and Gatling Gun him for 12 damage and win the battle. Done. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think we've broken the game. I think we may have broken the game. That was supposed to be a hard fight. I guess we'll get another Gatling Gun. And I guess we'll get another Tempest Rockets. Whoever entered the game with the apartment building on wheels is a billionaire in this universe. Move to 3 tiles, gain 2 energy, lose 2 HP. Nah. It's all about Gatling Guns and Tempest Rockets. We're going to keep healing, I think, for now. Just get ourselves back to max health after everything that happened. Okay, we're now at max health. Research-wise, I've got 6. So we can get... Each time you receive damage, gain 1 combo point. At the end of combat, heal 2 HP. I probably should have seen that was there. Cards available in Upgrade Market are always rare or better. Was energy green? Oh, it's all good. We'll get it next time. Increase your max shields by 10. Whenever you can draw a pile of cards now shown in order. At the end of each turn, you no longer discard your hand. That's pretty big. At the start of each turn, add a random card to your hand. No. Let's go for virtual shields. I like the idea of having plus 10 shields. Whenever you discard a card, gain plus 2 shields. Whenever you make... I can't research Berserk mode yet. At the start of combat and only in your first turn, gain plus 2 energy. Yes, I would like that. Gain 2 cruise missiles. Okay, we need to get momentum absorption. That's our next thing where we're saving up for. But I'm going to grab mental regeneration just so we've got it. Did those new cards end up in our deck? So we should have another Gatling Gun and another Tempest Rockets. Excellent. Nothing to upgrade with yet. Onto the map, we've got a equipment reward. Minus 5 battery power, plus 2 energy, draw a card. That's pretty good. For 150. I thought this was going to be free stuff. Improved shields, Arc Melt, Rocket move 3 tiles, auto target all enemies within range 2. Let's grab spend the reserves. We will add that to our deck. Make sure it's in there. Nope. Done. And it boosts energy we want. And let's move on to a regular encounter. Oh, okay. We just got the... Why did we get that? Okay. I don't really want any of these. Energy armor, plus 3 max HP, plus 1 shield per turn. Actually, that might be good, because that might replace this. Oh, I have nothing equipped in here. Whoops. We'll add in energy armor then, for plus 1 shield per turn. Okay, good. Now we'll go on to this battle. I don't know why I got 2 prompts there. Okay. How much damage can we do in the first turn of this battle? Actually, not that much, because we didn't draw particularly well. But we can Tempest Rockets twice for 12 damage. So we can kill this guy. So I'm gonna launch boost to here. Then I'm gonna Tempest Rockets. And then I'm gonna Tempest Rockets. And then we're going to glaive this guy. And then I'm going to core overclock so I have more energy next turn. And then I've got 3 energy left, so I'm just going to walk closer to these guys. Destroying aliens. Like, this is definitely an alternate universe. Shinji had a much harder time with this than we are. We're going to spend the reserves for +5 battery power. We're going to arc meld for +3 energy. We're going to push it to the limit to draw 2 cards. We're going to battery pack for more energy. We're going to dischargeable shields to get +10 shields. We now have 15 energy. Our Tempest rockets do 15 damage to all enemies on the battlefield. And then, oh, didn't kill anybody. It's all good. Then I'm going to dodge to here. And I'm going to bolt this guy. And we won the battle. You don't like look at the floating fella on the back? Well, he got deleted. Absolutely broken. Move to 2 to our card. I think I'll grab another spend the reserves. That sounds good to me. Deal 5 damage to target. Gain 1 combo. Shuffle 2 servo lock. No. Move up to 3 tiles. Gain 1 combo. Nap. We've got better stuff in our deck. Actually, I should take cards to sell. Need to remember to do that. Okay, energy is available. Oh my god, inner power? This could actually be really stupid. We could have Tempest rockets doing like 30 damage with inner power. Am I getting too greedy if I take inner power? That's the question. I think we're just going to stick with leveling our energy up for now. Research, I've got 4 research. I want to save up. We need 5 research. Any of those cards I took, I don't want. Oh, no, I want to spend the reserves. That's fine. We don't have any more equipment to equip. Let's go on. There is a shop event. I don't have any cash, so I'm just going to do a regular counter, I think. You keep your cards after the turn, right? I don't do that yet. The reverse is an upgrade I need to be able to keep my cards, but we could do that. I really want to see as many Tempest rockets in my opening hands as possible, and I'm just not seeing them, which is sad. We can block this guy's attack by charging him. This actually isn't a great opening hand for this battle, but we could launch boost to here. Then I'm going to Tempest rockets everybody. That doesn't cancel their attack, which is annoying. I'm going to Gatling gun this guy for 12 damage. Then I'm going to glaive him. And then I'm going to lightning bolt him to kill him. But I still can't do anything about this guy, which is really sad. Really sad, not shad. Oh, I know, I wanted to move. I still had actions. I didn't want to stand there and take that hit. Game. Okay, we're going to arc meld. We're going to push it to the limit. We're going to Tempest rockets. And we won the battle. But I could have not taken any damage there at all. And a better draw at the start would have made things easier as well. I'm actually tempted. We're going to take a push it to the limit. You deal damage with your discard deck, deal 3 damage, give 2 weak, jump to enemy. Nope, don't want any of those. Oh, I need to keep remembering to take them to sell them though. Place 4 blocks, plenty movable. Nope, don't want any of these. Energy isn't available to upgrade this time. Let's keep upgrading. Let's hold on to cash, I think is the way to go. Let's get moment. So the one that lets me keep my cards is Aura Overflow. At the end of a turn, you no longer discard your hand, which I can afford this turn along with Momentum Absorption. Let's get a Momentum Absorption and Aura Overflow. The next time we're looking at getting Super Capacitors for +2 energy. Nothing to equip. On to the boss fight. Now, last time we died to the boss. In a really... Oh, seed arriving. Warning. Arc. Al-Uthra. Class 5. Type M Dark. Leviathan. Oh, I like this. This is cool. Okay, it's got 100 health. Okay, we're going to spend the reserves. We're going to battery pack. We're going to spend the reserves. We're going to Destructible shields. We're going to Tempest Rocket for 12 damage to everything, which is almost going to kill these guys outright. Then I'm going to launch boost to here. And we're going to Gatling Gun for 22 damage. Then we're going to... Can't glaive him, unfortunately. That's the end of our turn for this turn. These guys are just moving forward right now. Okay. I've got 2 Gatling guns, and I've got a core overclock, which unfortunately will only work next turn. I've got 2 glaives. Oh, because I don't discard cards at the end of my turn anymore. Oh my goodness. This is so over... We could really wreck this game. Okay, core overclock for next turn. Oh, I've actually got stuff that's off the screen. Let's meld then. Okay, now we have more energy. Now I'm doing 20 damage with the Gatling gun. So let's Gatling gun. Now we're doing another Gatling gun for another 20 damage. Then we're going to glaive. Then we're going to glaive. Then we're going to lightning bolt. And then we're going to dodge back. Ooh, that was cool. It did no damage to us at all, but it was cool. They tried really hard. Let's push it to the limit. And let's push it to the limit. Let's do the reserves. And now we have 12 damage on our Tempest rockets, and everything's going to die. Oh, he's still got 1 health left. So let's finish him off with a glaive. And that's the boss dead. So we must have killed that boss last time, because that was the same cutscene. So that wasn't the us dying cutscene. 40 people died in that fight. Okay, we can now take an inner power. So we're definitely taking an inner power. We're going to see if we can do some stupid stuff with that. Evacuate 50% off all buildings. Interesting. We'll take it, but we're not going to put it in our deck for now. Heal 1 HP. Beam knife times 2. Deal 8 damage. That is 1 damage more than the glaive. Draw an extra card at the start of each turn. That kind of fits our tactic a little bit better. I'm going to take a tactical core. Oh. Now we're in Utopia 1. Okay, in Act 3. Alright, still can't level our energy up, even though we have 2,500. What have we got? Deal 5 damage to target, gain +5 battery power. That's pretty cool if we're doing like a more traditional deck. I'm going to level our shields up to max, just because I can. And then we're going to hold on to our rest of our money. For upgrades, I now have an Arc Seed. So I can buy Berserk, which is the only thing I can buy with this right now. When your mech reaches 0 HP, goes into Berserk mode. Yeah, 40 people decided to watch and die. That's pretty much, I think, what happened. What I really want is Super Caps, which we can afford. So that's another 2 energy at the start of a fight. Those cards probably went into our deck. Let's get rid of evacuation orders for now. But I want to keep pushing to the limit in the deck. Now, I'm going to replace Energy Armor with a Tactical Core to draw an extra card at the start of each turn. Frozen way to create a vehicle called Arc Seed is a perfectly balanced game. Yeah, I may be doing a little bit of a Slipping Brit playthrough right now. We'll come up against something that breaks this, right? Okay, we've got a Urfiel and an Adriel. We've started with Tempest rockets, but we don't actually have a very good starting hand here. There's not a lot I can do. I mean, we can do 9 damage to everything, just off the bat. And then I can launch boost to here. But I can't glaive anything. I can lightning bolt this guy, and that's the end of my first turn. Okay, now we might be onto something. Let's battery pack. Then we'll spend the reserves. Then we'll push it to the limit. Then we'll use discardable shields. I'm going to use ultimate power. Then we're going to Tempest Rockets everything for 11 damage. Then I'm going to dodge to here. Oh, I forgot that there was a thing in the way. I just drove straight into this. I want to get to him, but I actually can't do that this way. I have to go through this thing. I guess I could just... That's not going to kill it, though. Alright, let's dodge back this way. And then we'll head along this road. So the next turn we've got eyes on him. We can double Gatling gun him. So good at me. It's so broken is what it is. Okay, we're going to spend the reserves. We're going to arc meld. Remember, we're doing double damage this turn, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Gatling guns in my hand. That means we're going to do 28 damage each. And he's dead. I like card games. I like breaking them. It's fun. Consumable. Draw 2 cards plus 1 energy. Yep, that sounds good to me. Overshield. If you heal 2 HP. No, don't want any of those. I'm going to start grabbing stuff, though, so I can sell it. I need to remember to do that. Okay, we actually have cash, and there is the chance of going to the store. So I'm not going to pick up any of these cards. I mean, Deal with the Void actually sounds quite good. Plus 4 damage on all attacks. I think I will grab Deal with the Void, actually. Because I think that works with us. Notice the card game had to be a hard game. Then I've got 2 research, which I don't think will let me really buy anything that exciting. There is this gain 2 cruise missiles thing, but I actually worry that might break our build. I actually think this might put too many cards in our hands that we don't want. Same with Imagination Overflow. Corporate sponsors is worth grabbing. Okay, let's make sure we don't have stuff in here. I don't want Slash in here, but we will keep Inner Power and Inspiration Stim. And I will also add Deal with the Void into the deck. And then, can't do anything here, but we can go to the shop. So let's visit the shop. I've already got a Tactical Core, Standard Armor, plus 1 XP. Deals 5. There's actually nothing here I really want, which is a shame. Let's move on to an Elite Encounter. Okay, I didn't catch what he said there. It didn't stay on screen long enough. But we're up against Serathriel, which actually has shields. We've not come across an enemy with shields before. We'll start with an Inspiration Stim, which draws us 2 cards. We'll use the battery pack. And then I'm out of stuff to do. We'll launch boost towards this guy. We're now in Gatling gun range. So I'm going to Gatling gun him to start with for 22 damage. And then we'll Tempest Rockets 3 times. Okay, that absolutely wrecked him. Now Tempest Rockets. And that's... He's dead. Now we just have to deal with this guy back here. So Tempest Rockets. And Tempest Rockets. He's almost dead. I still have 8 actions, but I'm going to end the turn there. Okay, and then we're going to spend the reserve to get more energy. We're going to spend the reserve to get more energy. Inner Power we probably don't need, but we could use Summon the Void. What I don't have any missiles right now. Oh no, 15 turns, yeah. We'll dodge to here. And then I will have to walk the rest of the way. But what I can do is I can move to here and just end the turn. Actually, my Lightning Bolt will probably kill him. If I can get Lightning Bolt range. Because this does plus 4 damage. Yeah, that's a win. And nobody died. Will Frost make it in time? Is it boring when I'm dominating the game this much? Game is very fun, and I know it's an early access. It definitely is a balance pass. We'll sell the shotgun. We'll take another Inner Power, sure. I'm actually thinking the deck's got a little bit too much chaff in it right now. Can I now get corporate sponsors as I think of the one I want? Because it's so broken. Take the shotgun out. I don't want a second Inner Power. I'm actually thinking about taking both of these cards out as well. I don't... the double damage thing is pretty funny when I pull it off. Deal with the Void I think isn't worth it for 4 damage. I think we stick with that. Okay, next we've got another equipment reward. Plus energy per turn. Your move actions don't cost energy but use battery instead. That's interesting. That's a really interesting build choice. I don't really want any of this. Then we'll move on to the next encounter. Oh, interesting. We're out in the countryside now. That's a big one. Pray for the pilots. Look, Matt, it's an A-frame, and there's a little helicopter taking off. So we've got a Airfields and an A-Drill. Well, we're going to Arc Meld to start with. We're going to Inner Power for... No, we're not. We're going to Tempest Rockets to open. And then we're going to Inner Power for next turn. I'm going to launch boost to here. And then we're going to end. That's mean. Putting that wall in front of me. Okay, we're going to push it to the limit. We need to draw some cards. We're going to push it to the limit again. We're going to spend the reserves. See, the problem with the thing that's really interesting here, right, is all these cards I'm using, they put these negative cards in my discard pile. The problem is I never shuffle my deck. I always complete the mission before I need to shuffle my deck, so I never have to suffer the penalties for pushing it too hard to the limit. Alright, Tempest Rockets for 11 damage. We'll overclock for next turn. There is something he has to dodge. I wish I could... Can I scroll this? No, I can't. I can't scroll through my hand, which is also very annoying. Let's Tempest Rockets. Okay, they're all dead. There's just this guy left. We will Tempest Rockets again, I suppose. Then we'll Lightning Bolt him to finish. There are arrows at the bottom. Oh, there are arrows. Thank you, TRM. I hadn't spotted those. Exactly. I don't need consequences. Who cares if I'm absolutely ruining the psyches of my pilot? If they're just like... I see that now. Thank you, everybody. You know, my pilot is having a bad time, but I don't worry about that. Gain 3 shields if you're at max shields, gain 2. I'm just going to grab the rare card because it's worth more to sell. Auto target load is, again, I'll grab the rare card because it's easy to sell. Our orbital defense has just entered into a small Archangel seed. It took a couple of nukes to destroy, but fortunately we salvaged some of the range. We get momentum, railgun, or concussion missile. None of these are worth anything to me. I'll grab the momentum. Railgun, shotgun, conquer missile, anti-field. Nah. Well, I guess we just start upgrading our battery. We have 3 grand. There we go. Battery's at max now. 8 research points. +1 range on all weapons is probably the best pickup right now. If you get drop health, that's fine. Whenever you discard a card, gain 2 shields, sure. I don't want to get this, which means I can't get Berserk mode. I don't want to get this because I don't want new cards in my deck. We can get shield regeneration, I guess. Each time your deck is shuffled, yeah, that's fine. And then your weapons will have cooldown. I'm not really worried about either of those, honestly, but that's what we can do. Let's make sure to take these cards out of our deck. So we don't want Power Absorption and we don't want Rocket Maneuver. And then, no upgrades. We're on to the penultimate battle before this boss. This might be the end of the game. It might only be 3 chapters. Okay, quickly, children, head to the bunkers. Don't worry, you won't need to go to the bunkers. I've got this. Battery pack. Go. Arc Melt. Go. Discardable shields. Go. And we didn't draw into anything good. This is one of the worst opening hands we have ever had. I could hit this guy for 15 damage though. It's actually for 16. So let's boost to here. What is he going to do? We'll do a power up and we'll hit him for 16 damage. Wait, why did that do more than 16 damage? It's double. I hit him for 32 damage. Whoops. I forgot how powerful my mech was. I can dodge back this way and then walk down here and then hit this guy with my glaive. And then that'll be the end of my turn. So we'll spend the reserves. We'll spend the reserves. We'll push it to the limit. We'll push it to the limit. And then I've got 2 Gatling guns and a Tempest Rockets. The Rockets will do 13 damage. The Gatling gun will do 20. So we'll Gatling gun this guy. Then I want to do something to him, but I'll Tempest Rockets just for now. So he's down. That pushed me in this direction, which actually helps. I'll Tempest Rockets again. Then I'll move to here. Move to here. I should have dodged. I'll undo the move. I can't undo 2 moves, unfortunately, but I can now dodge to here. And then we'll finish him up with a glaive. And that's another battle kill on turn 2. We are overpowered. Alright, oh, another Tempest Rockets. Yes, please. I will take momentum to sell if we need to. Improve shields, grappling hook. Let's just upgrade our max HP as much as we can. I can do that once. We'll grab shield regeneration ahead of grabbing... Actually, we can get auto reloaders now, so why not? Make sure the momentum is out of our deck. And let's go fight what might be the last boss of the game. Seed arriving. Warning. Arc. Sahakriel. Class 2. Type 0 seed. Colossus. Oh my goodness. That is a very big thing. I hope our strategy works against it, because this could be difficult. Spend the reserves. Battery pack. Push it to the limit. Core overclock. Inner power. We are ready for combat. Tempest Rocket. Let's see how much damage this does. The enemy will do 6 damage. How do I hit the enemy? Okay, we hit the enemy. I want to get in a position where I can actually shoot at it, but this building is blocking me, and I can't walk around the building either. There is in fact no position I can move to get closer to it without breaking a building. Because of the grid pattern of buildings, there's nowhere to go. I can't get through any of these buildings. Huh. What do I do? I'm guessing it's going to destroy. The building is empty, but my glaive won't destroy it. Hold and glaive the building next turn. That's a good idea, TRM. Let's do that. Oh, so our Gatling guns will be insane next turn. Oh, he's going to push the whole thing towards us. Right, discardable shields. Just going to clear our hand up a little bit. Okay, we got 2 Tempest Rockets, which will do double damage. And then the Gatling guns will do quad damage. Let's glaive the building to get it out of our way. Okay, then we're going to launch boost, which should bring me in range of him. Gatling gun's still out in range. There's another building in the way. We'll glaive that one. I want to get as close to him as I can, because I really want to Gatling gun him. No range. Run to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think if I move 1 step forward, he's in range. No, he's not. Okay, I'm going to hold the Gatling guns then. We'll just fire the Tempest Rockets this turn. Okay, that's done a lot of damage. I can dodge forward. He is going to do how much damage? 6 damage. That's fine. I'm going to dodge forward and hope the Gatling guns get in range. Okay, I can't Gatling gun him for whatever reason. We'll lightning bolt him though. I can't lightning bolt him either. Oh, mishaps. You've missed this. This has been a very fun stream. I have absolutely broken this game open. I'm going to step back just so this building doesn't hit me, and I'm going to end the turn. So Gatling guns can't be used against this boss. Spend the reserves. I need more Tempest Rockets. Push it to the limit. I need more Tempest Rockets. Arc Meld. I need more Tempest Rockets. Okay, we've drawn 1 Tempest Rocket. Still can't Gatling gun him. But we'll Tempest Rocket. I think I need to keep moving backwards, so I'll keep dodging out of his attack range. So now my hand is full of Gatling guns I can't use. Remember how I said there was no consequences to our actions? Those consequences might be catching up to me right now. Core Overclock. Arc Meld. Inner Power. I'm going to hold our Tempest Rockets for next turn because I just inner powered. And I've got a Core Overclock coming. Destroy buildings and still buildings in the way you can't Gatling it. I mean, there's 1 building left, so he's probably going to destroy this building this turn, and then we should be able to Gatling him. He's still, I think I'm not sure how many buildings are in front of us. I can Gatling gun him. Okay. We are go for Operation Gatling Gun and Tempest Rocket. Okay. Let's go. This is basically Evangelion, by the way, mishaps. It's legally distinct Evangelion. And he's dead. Now that we were actually able to... Oh, that's it. The Arc Pass. What is this? I've just completed... That's what's happened. I've completed a playthrough. Such a hard fight. That was the last boss of the game. Get special power powers when HP reaches 0. That was the last boss of the game. We just completed Arc Seed. Spire Rockets. We got this big reward from another anime. Doctor, it is so very... it's so very Evangelion mixed with Gundam. So, victory, you won for now, but more Arc Seeds will arrive soon. Well, if I can keep my build, we're definitely gonna not have to worry about it. You've won, but more challenge and waiting content updates. Thank you for playing. Save and quit. So we should now have unlocked Impact Mode. I can see the seed planted. Yes. So Draft was already available, but now there is First Impact. More acts. Archangels hit harder. Your pilots get deeper Arc Psychosis. So unfortunately, we still can't select the Titan Fist or the Pinnacle. They're still locked. But we do have... I'm not going to do a full playthrough. This is actually timed out pretty nicely. But I thought we'd just have a quick look at what impact mode looks like and how quickly we can maybe break the game. So 10 years ago, a seed landed. We killed it. You won with a 40mm. That's your secret. No, did I do it again? Did I fall back on fall back on the 40mm again? Oh my goodness. Okay. Opening deck is terrible. So bad. Heavy rifle. Bang, bang, bang. Rockets. Bang, bang, bang. Shields up. End turn. Look how we're running today. I just want to see what our rewards are like in this mode. Okay, we're gonna beam knife. Zap. We're gonna kick. Boof. And then we're gonna shields up again. And then we're gonna beam knife. We're gonna heavy rifle. We're going to... Oh, he's got 1 health left. That's really frustrating. I guess we'll just step back out of his combat range. Oh no, he did nothing. And we're going to kill him with a kick. His other players is going to be in the Netherlands for a while. Oh, that sucks for D&D. It also sucks for, the person that your partner not being around as well also sucks. But it gives you time to make some plans. Alright, what do we get? Do we get good rewards? No, we don't. Gain 3 energy, lose 2 HP. Instead of turn all attacks, deal plus 4 damage. We'll get that. We'll get a inspiration sim. Neo Tokyo. Why is this still grayed out? There we go. So it looks like most of the stuff is the same. Same research tree. Yeah, same research tree. Same deck building. Same mech customization. And the map is the same length as well by the looks of it. Well, my players option to run those one-shots we've been talking about. That's also quite good fun. Alright, that was Arcseed. I don't think... Actually, one last thing I want to check before we end the stream is there is also... there is the draft. I just want to see what the draft looks like. Like, how broken a deck can we make from the draft? Destroys a target if it's a boss, deals 30 damage instead. Interesting. So what would I take out of here? Anti-field combo hit, deals 3 damage, gain 3 shields, a combos with 3, draw a card. Crushing blow, over shield, N3 mind kick, heat seekers, special. I'd probably grab special circumstances. Take the rare out of the pack. Arc meld, we would probably grab an arc meld from here. Blitzing jump, field attack, lightning bolt, rocket punch. Take the lightning bolt. Deals 3 melee damage if you played a melee card before, draw a card. We'll take the dodge. Jumps at any, deals 3. Nothing great here. I'll take the photon beam. Take the battery pack. I'm sure it will resume. We'll take another battery pack. Pushes target 3 tiles. Smash 1. If target's on fire or weak, deals 8 damage for each. Take another battery pack. Push every object around you 1 tile. So that would be our starting deck. Would be whatever we just put together. Work study for a month. Okay, cool. The thing is we still have our our normal stuff, so it's not that bad. Cool. Anyway, I just wanted to check what draft was out. I think this has been a pretty successful stream. Normally I stream for 3 hours on Sunday. So, I don't think I'm going to play any more Arcseed after completing the game in a run. I think I would actually like to revisit this game in the future once they've done another update. And there's a little bit more to the game. Like when the story mode gets added or something, I think I'd like to check it out. But if people are interested, I could, should I do an hour of Captain? I think it might not be enough time of industry or something else, and I'll make that a quick poll. So you'll need to be on Twitch to vote on this, unfortunately, but I'm curious to see what people think. I need to make it a poll. Boop. Speedrun stream then, got it. So I've added a poll to Twitch. Show us my Factorio base. You want to see my Factorio base is dying. I actually think the game is over. Alright, TRM, thanks for hanging out. If you want to see my Factorio base, you can maybe... Because I think I need to restart the game, honestly. Like, I think I've got a really big problem. Why is the poll not showing? Did the poll work? Hang on, did that poll actually go through? The poll didn't work. Okay, we'll just do a vote then. Let's do, vote 1 for, that's okay, we'll do something different. We'll do vote 1 for Captain of Industry. This is just going to be for an hour. Vote 2 for Dealer's Choice, which is where I'll pick something. And we'll do vote 3 for Factorial, Laugh at Frost's Factorial Base. And people in YouTube can vote on this as well. Hang on, Notorious, I haven't started it yet. So it's exclamation mark vote 1, exclamation mark vote 2, exclamation mark vote 3 for those options. I'm just going to post that in the chat so everyone can see it, and then I'm going to start the vote. Now the vote is out. I love how I got shouted at for voting. No space between the vote and the number. Oh, this app's going for Dealer's Choice. Notorious going for Dealer's Choice. Why am I getting invalid vote command? Oh, no capital letter, Sujin Tofu. No capital letter. So if you want to vote no capital V, I need to fix that. In fact, I think I can fix that now so that in the future that doesn't get caught out. Commands, vote. Oh no, because it's a reg X. I don't think I can. I need to look into that because I use a reg X for this. Yeah. I don't know if I can add a second regex with a capital V. I'll give it like another second or so. I'm gonna finish my coffee, which is stone cold, and then we'll work out what we're doing. I honestly don't know what I would pick for Dealer's Choice, just FYI. But you all seem to be voting for it. Let me have a quick look at my Steam library. What have I been playing recently that I might want to share? What's in my latest played? I've also said vote X and vote X in space. Yeah, I think I need to do that. By the way, New Xenonauts 2 monthly update came through. It was pretty interesting. So I've mostly been playing Factorio, Terra Invicta, Monster Train 2. I did pick up Claire Obscura Expedition 33, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I also got a key for Blacksmith Master, but I haven't been able to make a video on it yet. Oh, thanks for the Sky Raven. What are you oohing at, Notonius? Doctor, the YouTube vote should be working. The YouTube vote should be working. Vote 2. Everything you did there was correct. No, you put a space in Doctor. Try again without the space. I know we would do this, but ouching it on Community Trucks Island would be fine. No, I feel like we need more time, honestly, for Community Truck Island. Mention the Xenonauts 2 updates. Yeah, there is a Xenonauts 2 update coming. Okay, all right, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end the vote in 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, option 2 has 5 votes. So you want me to pick something. What on earth am I going to pick? One thing I have been playing is I want to complete Citizen Sleeper 2, but I don't think that's great to start with like such a short amount of time left. I'm just looking at what I've got installed right now. I mean, there's a game I've always wanted to play on stream, but it's probably going to make this stream demonetized if I do it. We're just voting on... I finished Arcseed, so I feel like I want to do something else. I completed the game on my first run through, so I don't feel like there's a lot more to explore until it gets updated again. Am I going to play this game? Yes, I think I am. I've always wanted to play it on stream. Exclusive Hour of Voices from the Void. Oh, Notorious, that's actually really interesting. That's probably going to... No, I'm going to keep Voices of the Void as a YouTube thing, and I'm actually going to record some today, simply because I do have a YouTube audience like that don't touch the VODs, and I think they get really annoyed if they had to like wade through a VOD to get to the thing. So I'm just going to quit this game. Some of you may know the music when this starts up. We're going to play this for a little while. Like I say, it's probably going to demonetize the stream because the music is licensed. but I kind of don't care because I don't really make much money off the streams anyway. So here we go. It's going to be, the screen's going to be funny until I fix this, so just bear with me. Who knows that audio? Who knows this audio? Does anyone know what we're playing? One of my favorite games, actually. One of my favorite games for blowing off steam. This is Brigador. What do you need to know about Brigador? Great leader has died. Solo Nobre must fall. Yes, it says welcome Brigador. Okay. I have been playing... I recently wiped the game, and I have been playing through the campaign. So I could do the next campaign mission. Or we could just do some freelancing. And just, like, buy random stuff. I think we're just going to do some freelancing. So the last pilot I unlocked was Nobu Tsunda. What I'm trying to do is complete a run with every pilot, and then get the next one. So we'll take Nobu. Only fights loyalists, which is interesting. You want me to do campaign? I mean, like, make the dumbest build. I was kind of going to do. We'll do a freelance first, so people know what's going on. We'll do a short freelance, so people know. We won't use Nobu because he only fights loyalists. We won't use Nelina because she only fights Corvids. We'll pick someone who fights everybody. Okay, Telma Mullen fights everybody. Doesn't have the greatest payout. Starts at difficulty 1, so this is going to be too hard. It was Brigador's choice. Now, what vehicle are we going to take? You know what? I'll let you pick, okay? This game has mechs, it has tanks, and it has anti-grav units. I'm not huge on anti-grav units. I'm not as good. Mechs are where I'm best. Actually, no. I'm going to play my favorite build first, which is, let me just work it out. Is it the fork? It's not it's the buck, I think. Nelia Service Armature. I think it's the buck. It's the buck with a... Let me just work out my build. It's been a little while since I played. It's with the Zeus. So, we're piloting the Buckmaster. It's a loyalist light mech. A pure killing machine. Nelia is heavily armed as a turtle, much lower profile. Built for stealth and speed. Not the most expensive development program. Ruthless elimination done to the aggressive streamlined systems, which is rare in a loyalist design. Drivers love them. Their responsiveness is what you'd expect from a light mech, but it's so much more than a fork. Recon battalions can't get enough of them. You pay the price on maintenance. Since it's about as heavy of the stress as you can feasibly put on a fork chassis without going full Corvid on it. The Corvids have crazy things. The Corvids like build mechs out of whatever they can find in the junk heap. This is a bomber as a cockpit. They have some crazy mechs, but also that you can be an infantryman. The Buckmaster's a very good mech. We're going to take a Zeus on this thing. The Zeus is a 25mm Sabo railgun. By far the most popular Lorentz Force weapon to ever see field deployment, each round is cased with a superconductor coil that is charged at the time of firing, creating an intense localized magnetic field that confines the round to a micrometer wide path in the barrel. The slug exits at supersonic speeds and can pass through entire buildings with ease. Targets in the vicinity will be hit by an intense shockwave, requiring sensor systems to briefly recalibrate. The aptly named Zeus is a black market acquisition, since its popularity with the War Council has led to unfavorable comparisons and countless pet projects getting canned before reaching prototyping. We also have a small weapon slot. I can't remember what I like to put in here. We've got the 84mm recoilless rifle. I think that's too big. There's also the Donkey, which is an SFI, which uses short fuse implosion rounds. It's quite nice. I'm thinking maybe the Bone Saw, which is just an 8mm full metal jacket machine gun. The Lockdown is a 15mm ESD, which is quite good against shields, but not good against armor, and I need something that is good against armor. The Faker is a fragmentation mortar. I don't want that on this build. The Pinch is a 100mm chaff rocket, great for killing shields. Trembler is an acoustic 4MW laser. It's terrifying. The Black Hand is an 8MW discharge laser. Irradiator, it is even more terrifying. We won't talk about the meat guns. There's a 40mm in this game. No, we're going to go for the 8mm. You want me? We'll do a 40mm build. I want to run my favorite mech to start with. For the special, we're going to go for the audio kinetic pulse. We're not going to go with active camouflage. Forward operation, we're going to do something pretty short. so that we can mess around a little bit more afterwards. Let's go for... Grave to the Rave is a little bit too long. A full solo number run is too much for right now. Let's just do a 4-run random district. Yeah, let's deploy. Here we go. Okay, so this is Brigador. Hopefully you can keep track of what's going on screen. So our objective is, there's a bunch of objectives on each map we need to complete. And we're going to go and try and complete them. And I don't want to get overwhelmed by enemies. Time to ungentrify. Yes. Okay, it's very quiet so far. Okay, there's a mech there and a tank. We're fighting spacers. There's another mech there as well. We're going to go pretty loud here. I missed. Damn it. Autokinetic pulse. Machine gun. Got to take down his shields. This tank's tough. And then we'll railgun these two. Oh, didn't quite kill them. Got to keep moving. Okay, he's down. We'll reload. And I'm going to hit this guy with a railgun. Boom. Okay, he went down. A little bit of a messy start. It's been a while since I played. Oh, I missed with the railgun. Got him, though. As long as nobody raises the alarm, we're good. I don't mind making noise. Oh, I keep missing with the railgun. Actually, I think that hit. We're going to hit them with the autokinetic pulse. Nice. Can all mech crouch for higher? So some mechs crouch to go lower. Some mechs actually go higher. I quite like using there's suits of body armor, and I quite like using... Oops, I used the connect pulse at the wrong time. That was an anti-space gun. That's one of our objectives. That's attracted the attention of our enemies. I want to try and blow up this gas station. It did not do enough damage. That big explosion is me using the autokinetic pulse to just vaporize whole neighborhoods, by the way. Okay. I want to destroy this. We're going to go for a full clear, I think. Make this interesting. Oh, how did that miss? Come on. Ammo's at the top left, by the way. I only have 6 rounds left for the railgun. Make that 5. Mechs can also stop. Is the music loud enough? Because you should be pretty immersed in the music, honestly. It's a big part of this game. For the energy, you get money just for destroying things, yes. The guys running around with yellow anoraks are civilians. There's a gun here. Wish the video would stop stuttering. Why are you so cursed? Why is the video stuttering? I'm not dropping any frames. Maybe I need to mess around with my bitrate. Is anyone else getting stuttering? Hence the spraying shells reduce the property value. Oh, hello. There's no scouts on this mission. Oh, I missed. Video is buttery smooth on YouTube. Okay. That's good to know it's buttery smooth. I like that. Twitch Scrub Life. Twitch, I don't know what's up with your Twitch at the moment, Nortonius. Oh, that guy there is next to an explosive gas tank. Kaboom. The music's very chill right now. There's a power plant over here we need to take out. Oh no, it's one of these. Alright, we've almost cleared the map. No problem on Twitch for Libreverse. Awesome. Alright, we've got to kill one more captain and destroy 2 more main structures. One of them's in here. We'll just make a path with the autokinetic pulse. Actually, oh, we'll blow the gas lines and see if that does enough collateral damage for us. Got one of them, and we'll autokinetic pulse the other one. So the pulse has a cooldown. If you see in the top left-hand corner, there's a timer that says boom. Guess I'm confined to YouTube. No starting when I migrate over here. That's so weird. Oh, this will also explode. So what do we got left? Oh, Captain. He got railgunned. I love the railgun. It gives you such like such a punching power on when you're in a smaller mech. How did I miss? Welcome to the dark side. Enjoy the cookies. Done. And then we will reload from this one and then blow it. I'm in a graveyard right now, which is why I'm stuck. You can carry 2 of the tiny railguns. Yeah. I like the big one. If I'm not... I don't know if you've played since the last update, but they've added some vehicles that actually have automatic firing weapons as well. Okay, we need to kill one more big gun, which is back this way. I missed it. And we've completed the mission. This is only a difficulty 1 level, by the way. It's going to get harder. It scales up as you move through the districts. I may have just annihilated a guy from existence. I'm still so desperate for the sequel to this game, which has been on my Steam wishlist for like 4 years. Tux for submachine guns and big cannons. Yeah, some of the big cannons. The one that does there's a gas that melts everything. That gun is terrifying. The sequel's not out yet. It's been in development for quite a long time. All right, that's our first mission complete. We can get out of here. Ammo carries on between missions, so I will not be wasting ammo. But I will be... Audio kinetic pulse has infinite ammo, so I will be pulsing a lot. The only problem with the green gas gun, of course, is if you drive into your own green gas and melt yourself. The truffer in a treehouse. That's where it's about. All right, we made 3 million there. On to our next mission. Wait, did I just... Oh, wait, hang on. Let's resign, because I didn't realize I did 1 random district. It said districts 4, but that was just 1 random district. So, well, we can control the vehicle right now if we want to. Control infantry. You can play as Loyalist infantry. They have 2 small mounts. I haven't unlocked them though. So that was an intro to the game. I got to play my favorite thing. Do we want to just fully randomize and see what I end up with, or do we want to kind of build something together? So like we could unlock a new person. This person starts at difficulty 2. This person's set at difficulty 5. You want to randomize. Well, let's see what we end up with. If I click randomize, we've got Sieghart Bulvar, who only fights Loyalists and Corvids. We've been given a Loyalist anti-grav tank with a 76mm HE cannon, with 2 76mm HE cannons, a smoke projector, and we're going on a 2-mission journey. So let's see how this goes. 2 76mm cannons. Now I'm very bad with the anti-gravs. I'm not very good at piloting them. And these things have a slow rate of fire. Yeah. we've got 60 rounds total. We're up against Corvids. And I can't hit this guy to save my life. There we go. If you got this game for free, you should definitely play it if you got it for free. Some people are really good at anti-gravs. I'm not. Mechs are my thing. I love mechs. Instead of crouching, anti-gravs can slam the ground to do damage to people around them, like this. Splat. I should probably not fire both cannons at every target. Got him. Nice. Want to make sure we stay topped up on ammo. Oh, there's a captain. We want to get him. Okay, he's down. This isn't a bad build. 2 76mm cannons are quite nice. Fire both. I'm going to stagger the shots is what I'm going to do. We're just going for the guns on this run. There is no ammo wastage. Well, I don't have a lot of ammo. Where's the gun? It's down here. So the anti-gravs can't like fly over walls. I can't smash my way through this with an anti-grav. I have no... Oh. Yeah, I have no ammo, but I must shoot. Oh, that was a good shot. One naturally leads to the other. They do. Come on. Okay, gun down. You wouldn't stand in the way of nature, would you? No, that's true. These are stables. Oh, this is a shield truck. I could do with some shields. Got it. They'll give us a better match. Yeah, the music in this game is delicious. It actually got me back into like a lot of cyber style synth that I'd stopped listening to completely. Use a generator. I might as well just take these out while we're here. Oops. Oh my goodness, I'm missing like crazy. There we go. Alpha strikes are the natural strikes. I'd love some homing missile pods and stuff, but yeah, yes, you're right. Darkest Dungeon also has a fantastic soundtrack. Uh-oh. I love these cars. Corvid cars in such style. Okay. We're looking for more guns. This is ammo here. We're down to... not great on ammo right now, but there's an ammo refill. I haven't played Signalis, and I haven't played the last spell. Got a few people telling me to check out the last spell. I'm just worried about how complex it is. It looks extremely complicated. Whoops, there's a wall there. So I go quiet when I'm fighting because I have to concentrate. Okay, doing a little bit better with these guns now. Oh, I destroyed that ammo, which is a shame. Got him, nice. That smoke was great there. So pretty much all the vehicles you see the enemies flying. I did buy the blueprints. I got very far into it. I didn't manage to complete it, but I got very far into it. Then I had to go on holiday, and that's how I missed out on completing it. I was actually sitting and chatting with my handmate. CP7. Oh, yeah. No, Doctor. Cyberpunk 27 does have bangers. You are 100% correct at that. It is a great soundtrack as well. Especially a lot of the interstitial combat music rather than the radio. I wasn't a huge fan of the radio. It was fine, but I found myself skipping, like, changing channels a lot. I haven't completed Cyberpunk either, and I haven't completed the DLC for Cyberpunk. Like, I really enjoyed what I played. It's just, I don't have time for big RPGs at the moment if I'm wanting to... You like the Terra Invicta music? Maybe I'm going to revisit the Terra Invicta music. Okay, we finished this level. Let's get out of here. You need to get Terra Invicta. Oh, yeah. The music is whatever. Okay. You're just talking about games you need to pick up. That's fair. I think it might be on sale this weekend because it's Turn-Based Fest. Or during the summer sale. Because we're gonna do one more level now, the Esta Verada Spaceport, to complete this. I liked one channel saver, but only like 3/4 songs on it. Yeah. You missed it. Well, maybe we can revisit it. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're against Loyalists now. Oop. Lots of machine guns. Loyalists like their machine guns. Oh, and the alarm. Oh no. This has gone bad. This has gone bad. The alarm has been raised. Oh no. No more stealth mission. We're gonna go full shoot. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. This is not what you want to happen in this game when you're flying a light anti-grav. Well, we cleared the garrison. How am I doing? I'm almost out of shields. These guys are all... I'm dead. I couldn't get away. Full price. Damn it. Okay. So we failed on that one. Let's unlock some stuff. Let's unlock some stuff so we got more stuff. I got 15 million cash money. We can unlock the Swede. I've never driven the Swede. We can unlock the Sparrow, the Dorothy, the Pellinrose. These are like light mechs. These are really hard to use. These are power suits. So these are all power suits. And then the Fork is the lightest mech in the game. We've also got the lightest Loyalist mech. We've also got the Julius, the Blackjack, the Moray, the Fat Shoe. The Chook is a good mech, I remember. The Fence being a power suit. I want to avoid power suits, really. You can play as a civilian. I didn't notice that. This vehicle has additional auto-firing weapon. Has no actual mounts. Spacer mechs, I feel, are unfair. They are just too powerful. Stuff like the Uso has auto-firing weapon. The Eidos has auto-firing weapons. The Doric, I think, might have auto-firing weapons. No, it doesn't. The Widow, this light mech, has auto-firing weapons. It has 2 built-in lasers. Some of the builds are weird as well. Broodmare with a big railgun and an Atomo. And then also you got the tanks. Like, look at this thing. Look at this tank. It has auto-firing weapons now. The Citadel also does. The Lomel doesn't. There is also, for those of you who know your internet lore, there is a Corvid tank, which is Killdozer. It is literally just a bulldozer. They also have stuff like the Treehouse, which is literally an entire scrapyard. So Nortronius is saying Broodmare with big railgun and Automa. I've already used the railgun. I want to do something weird. Toro is a classic, a very, very good heavy mech. Just absolute beast of a mech. I love the big arcing mortars. What's a good... I'm trying to think of a good... something like a Treehouse would be good for that, with 2 heavies. Dragon's got a main and an auxiliary. What about the mechs? The Rat King has 2 heavy mounts. Let's just ruin somewhere. Let's just absolutely destroy somewhere in the Rat King. Okay, so we've got the 140mm HE smoothbore, the 88mm canister round cannon, the 30mm. Oh, the Koenig. The 30mm armor-piercing Gatling gun is so much fun. Double 30mm Vulcans. You can do that on a tank, and it's crazy. We've got the Kraken, which is a burst-fire 90mm chain gun. The Harvest. You want me to go with double Koenigs? Are we just going to commit absolute war crimes? Okay, let's go for a war crime mission. We'll go for a war crime mission in a 4-district run. Yeah, we'll take the gardens. No cover, just us and miniguns. It is literally the A10 cannon, yeah. It's not a war crime if there's no one to report it. Look at the size of this thing compared to, look how slow it takes to nail down compared to the mech we played before. Wait till I open up with both the things. There is only one firing option on these as well, by the way. You keep firing until everything is dead. Hey, I'm here. Boom. The recoil on these is so much they push the mech back. Do I need a war crimes emote? There were some people there. This thing also has built-in guns, by the way. We're almost out of ammo. We're gonna blow these with our kinetic pulse. Every gun in this basically uses the same ammo. Come on, kinetic pulse. Boom. Okay, what's up here? Nothing. We're heading for a gun over here. Hello, friends. I'm just gonna fire everything in your general direction, and I think you will die. I got pushed back so far there. Yeah, dual Koenigs is very powerful. Need some shields. We're also running low on ammo. Only have 200 rounds left for both of them. Doing some ammo conservation now. I'm just tapping the trigger. Need these shields very badly. This mech to redo its job. Alright, see you, Mishaps. Have a good one. I didn't see you say goodnight. Wait, how do you know Mishaps was going, Notorious? I saw you say goodnight, but I didn't say Mishaps say anything. Oh, I see that back there. Last time must be off. Sorry, I missed that. I probably already missed them, unfortunately. Burst through fire roof. This is, do you know what this is? This is literally the mech that we just played in Arcseed. This is what I was doing to those angels with the miniguns. That's my automatic firing guns, by the way. I'm not even pushing a trigger right now. This thing will fight for itself. I'm going the wrong way. Let me go back this way. I need to find the right ammo reloader. Oops. Didn't mean to blow that up. To also AC6 with 2 of the big miniguns. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think you had more ammo for them in Armored Core 6 than you do in this. Okay, that's one gun down. Where are those 2 guns? Oh, I'm actually ready to leave. Cool. I've killed enough captains. We'll just leave. One thing I always do when passing gas stations is I just blow them up because I don't want them blowing up while I'm next to them. Oh, I just ran out of ammo back. That was really stupid. Smaller camera. Yeah, these are what, 30mm? Puts the Terra Invicta 40mm into perspective as well. So we're now heading into the security corridor with no ammo, because I'm an idiot. So let's see how this goes. Some of our other guns have ammo, but not our main gun. We need to find a green one of these to reload at. I'm not firing right now. Luckily my mech can fight for me. Oh, that's too tempting to miss. This is all, see that green piping means it's explosive. Oh, I love collateral damage. We have a little bit of ammo now. Yeah, it did. I'm gonna blow this up with a kinetic pulse just to save ammo.
Yeah, use green ammo. Oop, I want to get these shields. Okay, we're doing okay. That will stop the alarm from being raised, so I take that out. He will raise the alarm. Oh, damn it, I destroyed the ammo. Yeah, the auto turrets use purple special. So I've got two cannons that use purple, and I've got another 2 machine guns on them, or built into the mech. Oh, there we go. Sweet, sweet ammo. I love collateral damage. Not an appropriate phrase for a superhero. Who said I was a superhero? And we are now fully loaded. Mech doesn't like this rough terrain. Where's the gun? The gun's this way. Oh, that's explosive. That's explosive. Oh, I can't turn. I love the recoil. That's what I was trying to get away from. I noticed that was explosive. Excuse me, coming through. Big Mac. Look, they're sending men after me. Actual humans. Kaboom. Alright, let's keep moving. Where we need to go next? Need to go head over this way. Has very scarce ammo, but blast, yeah. You've got to show them who's boss. You've got to use the big guns on every enemy. Ugh, that terrain is awful to walk across. Oops. I showed that wall who's boss, didn't I? Those things need to die very quickly, which is why I just open up with everything on them. You almost raised the alarm there. We can now leave, but I want to take the gun out too. Canonically, it means we can escape. How are we doing for ammo? Got 188 rounds for one of the guns. Someone is shooting at us. Oh, this boy has a laser. He doesn't anymore. This guy in this power suit is very brave and dead. No, the ammo. Damn it. The problem is I keep overkilling the ammo I want to pick up. Oh, there's a shield boy back here. I'm also out of ammo for my turrets as well. All I have left is ammo for my small machine guns. Ammo is very scarce. I've always known Koenigs like to eat ammo though. It's kind of the charm of them. They're very unapologetic in just how much ammo they need. Okay, let's take this nice and carefully. Okay, we can now leave. So where's the closest exit? It's back the way we came, unfortunately. Stopped on him. Oh, we'll get this as well. That'll be another bonus. So the substations, cool. You get paid more money the more stuff you destroy on the map. Faster to go around than through, even though I would like to just blow it all up. These guys don't even notice me. Oh, they do now. Cool. I like how the music is very, like, nice. They do a really good job with the music in this game of it, like, reacting to what's going on. So because I'm technically sneaking right now, it's gone very quiet and low-key. But then if you get into a situation like I did in the last run where you get, the alarm goes off and you get overwhelmed, it gets really high-paced. All right. Let's just jump ahead. We're gonna just head for the exit zone early, and that'll probably be the last part of this run. What game is this? Looks very different from Arcseed. Oh, yeah, I need to actually change that. That's a really good point. I need to do that. 1 second. I'd forgotten to do that. Update titles. We're now doing Brigador. Thank you for reminding me. So now it should now say Brigador, I hope. Oh. Bad YouTube. We've got ammo, which is huge. Give me the ammo. Give me the ammo. Yes. That's ammo for everything as well. Which means I can do that again. Bad YouTube for ads. I don't even think I've got... Do I have ads on my Twitch? I don't think I do because I'm not a partner. I never know what's going on my stream, which is funny. This is a lot of dudes. There are a lot of dudes coming. This is what the Corvids do. They just swarm you like this. Sidebar, right, okay. Twitch does too. This game's called Brigador. It's pretty old now. It's a lot of fun. I'm playing one of the most broken vehicles in the game though right now. So like I'm super overpowered. I still might not win. Although it's a very low difficulty run I'm doing. And we have completed a... I can't escape yet though. I have to... Ooh, he had a trembler. You're welcome, Juby. Welcome. Thanks for joining the stream and asking. One when you get one more of them. Where's the last gun? Where? Oh, gas station. You can destroy that before I get close to it. How are we doing for ammo? 200 ammo left. We're pretty good. God, the 30mm. Everything just disintegrates when you open up with these things, including the ammo you're trying to pick up. There's the gun there, right in the corner of the map. Oh, right next to some exploding pillars. Okay, we can get out of here. Music is so good. I find it hard to commentate on the game though. There's not like look, I'm shooting. It's not really like other games I play where I can discuss my strategy. There isn't really a strategy to Brigador. The strategy is essentially this. That's the strategy. And I'm out of ammo. Let's get out of here. So canonically, this is my pilot escaping the planet. And we got a payout for doing it. We did actually make very much money on that run. But yeah. You can cough in that direction. This just is now a history. Indeed. Strategy is kill. Strategy would come if you decide to build. Oh, Notorious. Ouch. Ouch. Saying I don't design builds. You saw my favorite build at the start of this. The railgun mech. I love that mech. I used to run it with active camo, but I actually prefer the kinetic pulse with it. I'm kind of feeling a little bit all over the place today, though. I'm wondering if versus just random. Yeah, I know. I was just being silly. What else could we have a look at? I'm not really, super feeling Brigador right now. And you did give me dealer's choice. So let me just see what else I could maybe pull out for just the end of the stream, just to mess around a little bit, since people are hanging out. What else was I looking at? We've got... I really want to do Dark Ascension 2 at some point, but that's another really long game that would go on forever. Looking forward to Endless Legend 2 updates. Factorio Foundation. I'd love to do Frostpunk 2 with the Twitch chat integration for the council. I haven't actually gotten very far in Frostpunk 2. There's something missing from it. I'm waiting for the next big update. I haven't touched it since January. I've got all the Homeworld games installed at the moment. Mana Lords, Mecha. Have I tried Shapes 2? Yes, I've tried Shapes 2. You know what's funny about Shapes 2 is I feel like there's not enough... I like to be building something rather than just making shapes, if that makes sense. Thronefall, Tin Can. I picked up Tin Can to run on Steam as well. Obviously, I'm not going to start Frostpunk now, because we're getting close to the end of a stream. But definitely one I think I'd like to do on stream would be a Frostpunk playthrough, maybe after Mechanicus, with you guys. So Frostpunk 2 has Twitch integration, so that Twitch chat can be the council. which would probably make things incredibly difficult for me, but might also be a lot of fun as well. I don't like tearing down builds constantly. Very different from Victario. Yeah, I don't like tearing down builds. That's my big problem. I hate tearing down builds. I'll tell you what. Shapes feels like a Victorian map director mode. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel as well. Since you wanted to see it, I'll let you laugh at my Factorio factory. A couple people wanted to see it. I think this fact. I honestly think that this playthrough is dead because of how I tried to do it. So what I essentially tried to do in this playthrough, is it going to load? Space Age. I'm only playing. It doesn't look like it likes. Oh no, it's got it. Cool. I wasn't sure if OBS was going to be able to capture it or not. I'm playing Space Age. So I've never completed Factorio. I've never launched a rocket. I've never made it to space. I always get stuck at the same point. And that point is where I am right now, which is transitioning from my starter base to my bot base. So where I am at the moment is I have this mess. And I have this mess right now because I decided to build a very basic factory and rush bots. So this factory is... I wasn't with the train line. I just used to see the pre-space... okay. This base is originally set up. Essentially, there was an iron patch here, coal patch here, stone patch here, and a copper patch here. So I just built up a very basic factory to just build the things I needed to get going. And the idea was to bootstrap my way as quickly as possible to bots, which means I didn't invest in any tier 2 or tier 3 logistics. It's all running on tier 1 logistics. So it's running really slowly. But I didn't think that was a problem because I thought I could get to bots and transition really quickly. So this is like my basic. I just literally have a very basic, it's not even a bus. It's literally just a thing that builds stuff. Like one of everything that I need to get started. It is a massive spaghetti. Then I had an offcut over here for science. And I have my science thing here. And this area here starts doing advanced circuits and stuff. And it comes into even like spaghetti over here. Let's actually just move chat. Do I still have resources left? So the iron patch is pretty much done. And that's where I ran into problems. Because I do have... I appreciate the avoidance of light pollution. Yes, I really need to get more lights out. But the thing is, I was trying to do this on as much of a budget as possible. So I do have bot automation down here. And I do have Roboport automation over here. So I can build bots, I can build Roboports, no problem. But then I ran out of iron. So I had to very quickly expand out here to this iron patch and build a train station to get the iron. But doing that has kicked off a ton of other problems. And I'm now massively over polluting. So my pollution's really bad over here. And I have all of these nests that I haven't cleaned. You can see that I cleaned all the nests out over here. I haven't cleaned out the nests over here. And they are absolutely wrecking my new mining bases. Especially this one here, which I haven't even set up yet. And the big problem is I can't keep up with the demand on laser turrets. I see the script of the way of the main bus. No. So the plan is I'm building a new base. So this base is basically going to stay static forever now. Down here, I'm building a new base. Eventually, I want to cook my iron off-site, but I'm having to cook it on-site right now. And I am actually establishing a bus over here. I haven't researched efficiency mods. I have researched flamethrowers. The idea was to start a new main bus and build everything correctly. Yeah, that is going to be part of the issue. Push red ammo and go clear with turrets in a car. Versus a chaos believer with this base build. So, like, I've done other builds. So, hang on. We'll just pause this for a second, right? Just to show that I'm not, like, a complete chaos believer. If I go back to... I hope none of these have bad names right now. So here's one of my other builds. Here, look, buses, okay? I have done proper bus builds before. See you, Alexander Dragon. Thank you very much for hanging out. I really appreciate you tuning in. So it's not like I haven't done a proper bus build before, okay? But this one, again, I kind of lost interest as I was expanding because I didn't like the way I built it. So it's not that I haven't done bus builds. I was just trying something different. This one, I just got really bored of this base. I just didn't like how I had built it. And I was running into resource issues It was green circuits. I was constantly having to expand my green circuit income, and I hadn't busted off right. So I abandoned this one. Then I also had... Is it the same map? I think this is the same map. No, yeah, this is the same map, I think. Here's another attempt. Oh, this is actually pre expansion. This one, I don't even have a. So this is very early on. This one, very early on. Look at this. I don't even have a wall down here. If we go back, one of these is when I had COVID, and I honestly don't understand how the base works. How do I recommend you start a new 7 playing space? Space just made new strategies. Should we continue? Yeah, I'm just gonna load it and see what happens. So I think this is the base I built when I had COVID. And I don't really understand. No, this isn't my COVID. Is this my COVID base? This might be one of my... I think this is my COVID base that I don't really understand. Yeah. Kind of tucked into a corner that feels like the COVID base. Like, it's really cramped up. Save names are kind of funny. Yeah, I'm like... Here we go. Maybe not keep slowly. Advanced electronics, plastics, getting somewhere. Buses. But anyway, at the moment, this is the one that I'm trying to save. But the issue that I'm having right now is look how many bugs are here preparing to attack. And I cannot get my defenses back up fast enough to repel them after every attack. And I think you've highlighted the cause of the problem is that I only have one logistics network. So the bots are having to travel across the whole thing really slowly. You can see how many of them are just drifting across. And I really need this to be its own logistics network. But the thing is I don't have requester chests yet, which is a big problem. So if I was to add in a radar over... Oh, I actually have a radar over here. Just to see what's going on here. When these guys attack, they're probably just going to take everything out. So I was about to start again. And maybe actually... not go quite as straight on. Here they come. Quite as straight on for bots as I did this time. They're just going to crash straight through here. I do have a flamethrower. Do I want to change this? I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon. I'm not really... I don't like to start something so late. So I'm having to leave my character parked over here to basically flamethrower these guys out every time. But the damage is pretty big, yeah. The turrets are much better than the handheld flamethrower. Yeah, I just need to pipe this stuff out. It's whether or not I have time to do the logistics. Look, we're actually being attacked in 2 different places right now. We're being attacked down here, and we're also being attacked up here. So they all attack at once as well, which is really hard for me to keep on top of. And I don't even have defenses over here properly. These turrets haven't been built properly, So it just feels like it's over. Don't stress about last spell's complexity. You've never seen Factorio gameplay before. Basically, you're just building a factory to build a bigger factory. That's all of this is doing. It's just building more bits. But yeah, I feel like it's right on the edge of Rip Factory. I mean, I could run over there. Where's my character? I could run over there and try and fix it. But I feel like I'm just fighting a losing battle. What's your goal for Victorio? Do you play it and get frustrated? I play it and get frustrated. I play it and feel like... my problem is I want to restart all the time because I've done something wrong. I think my problem here is expanding into this area and not dealing with the nests. So I'm producing pollution over here, which is attracting so many biters. Look at all the nests. There's so many biter nests. We need to do a save stream or something. Ooh, I just gave myself a cramp. So it's just trying to recover so I can actually just start building. My current plan right now is I'm trying to set up an iron cooking situation. Again, I'm also on tier 1 logistics. I'm still actually just using stone furnaces. I'm trying to route, so you can see here that this will turn my iron into steel. It'll route up to here and feed the iron into my lasers. Yeah, it's exactly Notorious. And I'm in the process of trying to rebuild for a safe base. But I don't think I'm just going to be able to. I'm under attack again. Where are they attacking? They're attacking back down here. Oh, they're right here. Also, the handheld flamethrower is very good. And now they've broken my railway line, which is not a problem. It's just whether or not I can get the resources, because I need the resources from over here to continue expanding, but I can't protect them right now. and I just don't have the weaponry. Like, if I could get my laser turrets built, it would give me the breathing room to get flamethrowers out here. But at the moment, I just don't have that. One build of red ammo going around the whole base. Well, actually, so if you look, that's what I've got here. Although I actually broke it recently. But I do have... That's exactly how the original base is defended, with red ammo in a belt with guns. But what I don't have is provider chests to bring the... Like, I'm not going to... how many hours have I invested in this run? This is a 12-hour run, but I'm actually going to say I've left this paused for a lot of time without me playing it. Like, I left it running for about 6 or 7 hours without running it one day. I feel like lasers take way too much energy. They kill a few runs for me. I am not really struggling on energy. I have really good accumulators at the moment. And I have a load of solar panels. So what I've done is I've got this really nice... I don't like to use other people's blueprints, but I do have this really nice tiled accumulator solar power blueprint that I stole, which I'm building another big one of over here. And that's kind of covering my energy really nicely. All I'm trying to do is if I can get this up and running, then I'm hoping I'll have enough steel to... What the steel will do is it'll pipe directly into where I'm building my lasers, which is at the end of the assembly. And each one needs 40 steel plates, which is a lot. And then it's also going to pipe up and through to here, where it's going to like feed into the start of my factory as well. You need so many more repel attacks. I had 2 rows and people laser wasn't enough. I get it. I know they're not enough. I'm just hoping that they can hold the line for me for now. But as you can see, they're really being overwhelmed. Like, the actual energy isn't a problem. It's just the firepower. And like I need a tank probably is what I need. I like using other BPS. What do you mean by BPS? What level these biters? Are there blue ones? No, there's only purples. But there's a lot of spitters, a lot of blueprints. Okay. No, I like to make my own stuff. I will do, like, I will not make my own blue tip for splitters. Like, this is a 1-to-6 splitter. That's a solved thing. I will take the blueprint for that. I won't try and reinvent the wheel and make my own 1-to-6 splitter. That's just stupid. But, like, I like to make my own for a lot of things. But yeah, I just think this is done. I just don't think I'm going to recover fast enough. Okay, we're finally cooking. We've finally got steel production online, which is good. This is quite a big one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fully get all of these online. I'm probably not going to be able to. Why did the coal come and then stop? When did these get disconnected? We're under attack again. This is the problem, is it's just constant attacking, and it's not the type of attacking I can ignore. I have to constantly check on it. Do I have personal reports? Could do a lot building turrets attacks on bases. Yeah, I do have personal roboports. I have one in my inventory. At the moment, I've equipped my I've got like a defensive build on right now, so 2 energy shields. But I do have a roboport in here somewhere, or it might be in a chest actually, because I think no, there it is. I do have a personal roboport. I could swap out one of the energy shields for the roboport port. But I'm just worried it's like too little, too late to recover, which is a shame. But I think I just produced too much pollution. I can't speak at all today. I produced too much pollution too late, and it's now put me in this terrible position that I can't get out of. Also, this train station section here is way too cramped. So I have a problem where if the train is unloading coal, this iron train can't make a delivery, and we're backing up on coal already. So it's going to get to the state where it's I'm going to have to rebuild all of this. But now the iron that I'm baking from down here is getting delivered to the laser turret maker. We might actually start producing lasers fast enough that I can maybe do something about this. Although the laser, I've noticed that steel is now backed up. So yeah, it's quite a big job, and these are producing so much pollution because I need so much iron that it is causing a problem. So I did build an emergency iron. There's a station up here which is bringing iron in. To feed into where my old iron patch was in my old smelting area. But this is all eventually going to die off as time goes by. It's really just trying to get this up and running, but then I need to do it with copper, and I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have just tried to design around a bus from the start. Maybe that was a smarter way to do it, and I can just upgrade into the bus. Just like in TI, we believe in you. Oh, that's very kind of you. I find the problem I have with Factorio, I think, and I wouldn't stream it, is for me it's a very mental game. I have flamethrowers already. I can build them. Yeah, I can build them. What do they need? 30 steel plates, 15 iron gear wheels, 5 engines, and 10 pipes. I mean, I think I've got a point in my... I could probably add them in... where are my engines? I've got engines here, and I've got steel and iron here. That's everything they need, right? And then I need the piping. Oh god, look at this! Like, look at this. Thank goodness the flamethrower is so good. So I get it. It's better than the lasers. The nice thing about the lasers is just the lack of needing infrastructure to support them. But this is just it's so oppressive right now that I can't like sit and think. I'm just constantly having to react to attacks, and I don't know if I've got enough time to I don't know if I can hold off the attacks long enough to recover, because not only do I have to get all of this rebuilt, I also actually haven't even finished setting this copper area up, and they're attacking me constantly over here. Push is safe, challenge the community factor is safe versus base. That could be quite fun. I think I'm going to get a lot of negative feedback on my base design, but there is a philosophy behind the base design. Oops, wrong gun. So yeah, that's where we're at with this. Do a video then on the best solutions. That's kind of cool, Notorious. That's actually a really good idea. I like that a lot. But yeah, what's this? It'll be fun trying to save it. Okay, well, if people think this will be fun trying to save, I could easily do that. I'll do save game. I'll make a new save. Community Factorio save, and I can look at uploading that at some point today.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That's a good one. You know what I'd like to finish up this stream with, because I know it's been a little bit all over the place since Arcseed, but I actually like sitting and chatting to everybody. What I'm going to do is I want to check out that new trailer that just dropped for that new Mass Effect type game that's set in the Expanse universe. So give me a second. As long as you don't have to go to Fulgora. That's the thing. I want to actually, I want to play the game to explore all this stuff myself, because I haven't had a chance to do it. Let me grab this, copy link, and paste it in here. And then...
Try.
Oh, we've got ads. I'm going to let the ads skip. Okay. And then I'm going to close this, make this full screen. Click on... Oh, I already made it full screen. Whoops. Let you see the ads. Turn off the game capture. But I'm going for as much quality as possible. Okay. Let's have a look at this trailer.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki. We gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for
trying to-
show. Time to say, oh yeah, with our hammer.
I'm trying to work out who these people are working for. They don't look like Mars. Are you
We're
out?
going for a spin.
Yeah. The accents also feel Earth. Wait, how did they already get inside? You really naughty Jug. It's a great setting. That's interesting. They had some sort of tech that was scrambling their faces from the camera there. If you look, hang on, if you just go back a second. Oh. If you look, they've got face scramblers. If you watch their faces as they walk by, they've got some sort of tech that's scrambling their faces from the camera.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
Oh, that's a cool grenade. Yeah, it's very interesting, Outcast, because this doesn't look like it's turn-based.
In your Loda. They never look up.
So she's a belter.
So far, you're
Oh, no,
right.
Lieberwurst.
They shut down this.
I am getting Mass Effect vibes.
Hold. I need backup.
Hold on, I'm coming! I'll cover you.
I'm actually kind of makes me want to play Mass Effect 3 again. Yeah, I got to a certain point in the books where I had to stop playing as well, stop reading as well. It just got too depressing, but it's still a good setting.
Thanks.
I guess these are the classes.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
The old explosive barrel. How many of them have failed enemies?
What the hell happened here?
Oh dear.
Hey, buddy.
No, don't mess with him. He's turbo-infected. Yeah. A big problem that the show had was that it changed publishers several times. Oh, that's nice. They've got the TV shows. Okay, here's the gameplay footage. Oh yeah, strong Mass Effect vibes. Very strong Mass Effect vibes. The thing Mass Effect 2 did really well was the gunplay felt excellent at the time. And that this game needs to have. I completely forgot streaming. Oh, toasted. This is the stream for your time zone. You must just absolutely destroy Arc. I'm going to wishlist this for now. Keep an eye on it. This looks really interesting. There is another game that I would like to check out. Give me a second. I haven't seen the trailer for it yet either. It is another Owlcat game. Oops. Let me just get it on screen. I don't think it's a particularly long trailer. Yeah, I really want it to be good as well. So it's another Owlcat game. Actually, there's another trailer I want to watch after this. If you're here to watch some trailers, this is game 4 of the stream. If you're here to watch some trailers with me, there's a couple of trailers I want to go through. Because I haven't watched them and they've been stacking up. Interesting art style.
Imperium is torn asunder. In this darkest hour, we are besieged on all fronts.
This is a fascinating art style. We can start so many trailers into the stream.
By enemies from within.
Cruise.
By enemies from without. By enemies from beyond.
I have no idea what that is. Maybe a chaos spawn?
Still, no matter the cost, we must persevere. Every blade must be turned to our defense. Every soul, every dark secret.
This is moving at quite a fast pace.
For if we fail, all will fall into the damnation of eternal night.
That's an assassin. Hang on, if we go back to that one shot. So,
Fall into the damnation of
so we've got, this looks like a guardsman here. We've got, this looks like an assassin with the claw. Probably a mechanist, and this is an Ogryn.
eternal night.
Ooh, that's a great shot. I like that. That's some great framing. Okay, there wasn't a lot of gameplay in this one. Hey, King of Gurai. Oh, that's so. There you go. You've got. Oh, she's a doctor, not an assassin. She's a. I can't remember what they're called. That's a catechin. We've got possibly a commissar, an Ogryn, an Eldar, and a Kroot that can join the party for this. That's fascinating. Okay, welcome to what is turning into trailer stream. Medicaid, thank you, Sujin. There is one more trailer that I haven't had a chance to watch that I want to watch. Medicaid, thank you, everybody. I want the one, yeah, this trailer here. This is the last trailer I want to do on the stream. I'm sorry for turning this into a trailer stream. I've wanted to watch these and I haven't had a chance, and I've got to go out today. So this is my last chance to watch them, and I'm interested to see what people think of this stuff. So I've been really enjoying Mechanicus, and this looks like it's going to be a fantastic game. There was a Farseer.
Report. What have our scouts found?
Devastation.
This looks really good.
Tomb structures are active across the planet. The Necron laws are weakened.
So that's actually... Just stop for a second. This is playable Necrons, first of all. This is Mechanicus 2, by the way, if you haven't noticed. This is playable Necrons. This isn't Necrons as the enemy. This is you playing as the Necrons. You can see here, your objectives are Nefertash must survive, hold for 5 turns, retake the Sepulchre. So you can play as Necrons in Mechanicus 2, first of all.
Undying warriors and technological horrors are decimating the Imperials. But their machine calls resistance is fierce.
But you can also play as Mechanicus, because this is a Mechanicus faction. This is a tech priest. Kepra must survive. These are the named characters from Mechanica 1. That is Kepra. You're actually getting to play as them.
Their tech priests are reinforcing the front lines with everything they have. Human and machine alike.
Here we have Ro from the game. They have a Prefect Ordnance tree, a Litany of the Fabricator tree, empowered actuators, a servo arm, a heavy arm axe, and something called Reveal the Xenos. If we look at the bottom here, there are other faces, but we don't have names for them, unfortunately. But look, there's Skevola. So it looks like they've changed the game quite a lot. Rather than having you equip modules to your tech priests, and those modules give you trees to unlock things in. And then look, Skevola from the game, who starts with Zenorite equipment. I have heard of C-Beams, yeah. So they've got a Zenorite Omniscient Axe. And I think they've got a Battleware program, which includes a Zenorite Data Curse. So that's really fascinating as well. The Skevola looks terrifying, by the way. There's Catrix from the first game as well.
To maintain their production capabilities and make the Necrons pay for every inch of ground taken.
Servitors look cooler. Look at this thing.
That ground, though, is now within the Imperial cities. It will be no
Videx,
easy thing
the priest,
securing
doing
our
priesty stuff.
target amidst this destruction.
That Necro Destroyer looks terrifying.
Keeps, toil earns. Is the Oath Band ready to deploy?
Our hearts burn.
So I think there is a third faction, but it's not Chaos.
Strike.
Wherever
The third faction
Votan decides.
is the Legion of Votan. Oh, damn, I just missed it. The third faction is the Legion of Votan, which is fascinating. Gonna be Space Dwarfs. Little Space Marines. So I am really interested in Mechanicus 2. Really interested. Because there hasn't really been any sign of the Space Dwarves since they got added to canon really in any of the games. But like we've got a melee Space Dwarf here, we've got a shooty Space Dwarf here. Has Votan got in anything new? I don't know. James Workshop. So like I'm really interested in this. I wonder if you if you look at the other trailer, there's like a campaign map. And I wonder if you pick a faction at the start of the campaign and play through their story. A little bit like Dawn of War 2. Where there's like, the stories will kind of play out on top of, or Dawn of War Soulstorm. Excuse me. Where every faction has a I've got, oh dear. Where every faction kind of plays out its own way throughout. So I'm pretty big on this. Arcseed was great, Toasted Waffles, but I broke the game. I completely broke the game open and beat the last boss in like 3 turns. I love the Lord Deathsword whether Votan are actually old hammer squats or not. That would be cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of Fraser 95, where different plot beats will happen on each other. So I beat Arcseed pretty much in like an hour and 45 minutes, and then I've just been kind of fluffing about on the stream without a plan since. Maybe I should have just jumped into Captain of Industry, but we played a little bit of Brigador. I showed off how bad my Factorio save was, and now I was looking at some trailers and stuff just to finish the stream off. But yeah, I'm really excited for Mechanicus 2, and I'm also really excited for Dark Heresy, but I own 4 Owlcat trailers, 4 Owlcat games, and I haven't completed any of them. I've got... what is it? I've got... Hang on. I'm going to have to close the... I'm going to have to put this up because I don't want you to see my Steam library. Sorry. You don't get to see what I've got on Steam. But I've got... what have I got? Can I search by publisher, by Owlcat? No, I can't. I've got Pathfinder Kingmaker. I've got... in fact, I don't actually have that many as many Owlcat games as I thought I did.
Peggy 16.
Oh, that's just me opening the store page. I'm looking at what Owlcat games have published on Steam. I don't want to see DLC. Playable, no. Okay, show me all the DLC. So I've got Pathfinder Kingmaker. I've got Rogue Trader. I didn't pick up Wrath of the Righteous. But they're all games I want to play through. Oh, I'm actually, while I'm here, I'm going to wishlist The Expanse. Definitely going to put that on the wishlist. That's for sure. Actually, one thing I'll show you just before we finish up, because I think people might find it interesting, is what's on my wish list. I'm not revealing anything about me here, am I? No, I don't think I am. So I've got this I'm really excited for, PVKK. I've actually reached out to the developers twice to see if they'd be interested in me like covering the game or something, but absolutely no answer, sadly. Brigador Killers, we saw Brigador Killers earlier. Mars Tactics is high on the list as well, but I haven't seen a lot of new stuff from Mars Tactics in a while. Falling Frontier is high on my list as well, but I'm waiting to see proper gameplay of this. There was a little railgun teaser that was released on YouTube this week. It seemed interesting. Kriegsfront Tactics, of course. So this is my top 5. Drone Perspective, I'm not sure about. I'm keeping an eye on it. Elden Ring Night Rain. I don't have anyone to play it with. That's the problem. Wonderstop I can actually remove. I picked it up on the PlayStation. Armory Forger. There was a time when I wanted to get myself into being an Armor Reforger kind of streamer, but it's never kind of happened. I've never actually played Arma, so it's just sitting there. And then End Transmission is actually a free game that looks really, really, really interesting, but that's probably what I'm going to play on my own. Mechanicus 2, Mech Havoc. What was Mech Havoc again? What was this? Oh, that's right. I played the demo for this. I kind of broke this. I forgot I added it to my wish list. It's kind of a top-down Battletech. Yeah, exactly, Lightning Dragon. I did kind of break this, but I played the demo for quite a while, so I threw it to my wish list to see if I wanted to keep playing it. But I did kind of completely break it. It's a little bit like Brigador. That's why I added it. Oh, that's the wrong thing to do. I don't know why I just minimized that. If we go back to my wish list. Let's Build a Dungeon. This looks awesome. I played the demo for this and I really enjoyed it. Again, maybe not a game I would stream, but very fun. What was I wanted to have a look at the trailer for? Brigador Killers. I don't think Brigador Killers has a trailer. No, they're just showing off kind of like... They haven't... Oh, they are still actually updating. A quick look at the latest build. Okay. This came out in May, so this is actually pretty new. For a very low quality video. There you go, now it's cleaned up. Every unit of the game can have its own inventory, both the players and NPCs. Okay, so they're making it more of an open world game, I think. Okay, this looks crunchy. This looks very crunchy. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. I'll check out Project Landsword in a second. This is only storage space used. Okay, let's jump ahead a little bit. I'm not that interested in inventory containers, if I'm being honest. Free aiming, lock on, and focus. Okay, so there's not a lot, like vehicle engine noises. There's not a lot going on here. One more thing. Let's see what the one more thing is. I'm not sure what they're showing off here. Is it this track is called? Oh, it's a new track from Mecha Vanity Set. Okay, that's kind of why they're showing that up. Yeah, I can't wait for this game either. But I'm just worried that they might be going a little bit off. I don't know where they're going with it. Is what I'm thinking. But I love Brigador 1, so we'll have to see. All right, I think we're pretty. It's pretty clear that I'm a little bit off track right now. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I am letting them cook. It's still on my wish list. I'm letting them cook. Project Landsword. Let me just quickly check that. Project Land. Oh yeah, Project Landsword. Let's have a look at this together. Hang on. Let's have a quick look at Project Landsword before I leave. Because a lot of people are mentioning it, and I'd like to pay attention to what other people are mentioning. Oh, this looks interesting. I'm just gonna give this video a second to. Oh, this is more Mecha. Oh, this looks. Oh, I think I've seen this before. The demo's on GitHub. I think I've played this. This is the kind of thing I'm always looking out for. I've got a feeling I've played this. But not... Whatever version I played wasn't this detailed. Yeah, this is very familiar. Maybe Return to Manalords? Notornus, I'm waiting for the next update to hit Manalords. It basically... Oh, folks, I'm so sorry. There we go. I have played the demo of this. It's back. I'm waiting for the update to Manalords to come through. So it hasn't really been updated in a year, but there's a really big update coming. Yeah, I played the demo of this, and I had a lot of fun with it as well. This does look good. I'll add this to the wish list as well. Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. Got the 30mm. How can you go wrong, right? Okay, I'll add this to the wish list as well. Thank you for bringing this back to my attention. Add to wish list. Cool. All right. I think I'm done. I'm gonna go and get some food. I haven't eaten yet. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna get Voices of the Void recorded, and I'm gonna get Star Sector recorded, and I really want to get, just to show you. You know, I'm gonna show you some stuff because you're all cool and I like you. Give me a second to load something up. Stream is not ending right yet. Because I want to I don't know why I want to show you this, but just to prove that it's real. Let me find out which one it is. Stream is ending TM, yeah. Streaming. So I have in the bucket. Why can't I edit it? Click on anything? Oh, because I've got a pop up. Software update. We will skip that. I have in what's it called? Like in the tank, I have a Homeworld 3 review that I've been working on for a really long time that I really want to finish. I've put a lot of work into it. I've put a lot of emotion into it. Let me zoom out a little bit. But I haven't got all the footage I need for it. So it isn't quite complete yet. But this is something that I do want to review. I just want to let people know that it exists, Elder Scrolls Online in space. So you can see where I've I don't even have any footage for this section of the review. I actually have recorded the whole game. I've played through all of the white whale of the channel. I have played through all of Homeworld 3, and I've recorded the whole thing. I actually could do a let's play of Homeworld 3 if I wanted to, because I've got the whole thing recorded. But I'm going to use the footage in the review. But the big problem I have is that I've recorded over 50 minutes of audio. I actually don't know if that's where it ends. I've recorded over 50 minutes of audio to actually fit this to. And it's just taken me a really long time to cut it up. But it does exist. It is here. Just post it. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, so I want to make sure that I do it justice. And I've never done a video like this before. Like, I've never gone. The closest video I've ever done is the why I stopped playing Phantom Brigade. No, yeah, Phantom Brigade video, which was only like 8 minutes long. I basically said I stopped playing it because it wasn't a story. This goes into a lot more detail, like a lot more detail as to what's going on with the game, what my thoughts are, what's happened with it. And it's a gorgeous game. But yeah. So I just want to sort of give you a sneak peek that I am working on this. It's just like the 2-hour High Fleet episodes. Yeah. What with Homeworld 3 is no one's playing roguelite mode since I bought it. Well, I know why. I can tell you in detail why no one's playing that roguelite mode. I've got a whole 1-hour video on why no one's playing that roguelite mode. That is a big problem with it. Just like Noah Caldwell covers. Yeah, well. So I want to do this justice. And what I need at the moment is I need footage from Company Heroes. And I've discovered that my version of Company Heroes doesn't let me play the Americans or the Germans, the Wehrmacht. And I need... Don't ask me why I need footage from Company Heroes for my Home Mode 3 review, but I need footage from Company Heroes for my Home Mode 3 review. And I don't want to buy Company Heroes for the 5th time, but I think I'm going to have to. And that's what's holding me back at the moment. So yeah, there's a little bit of a peek behind the curtain that I am actually working on this. But specifically Company Heroes 1. It has to be Company Heroes 1, and it has to be Riflemen versus Volksgrenadiers on... I can't remember the name of the map, but the map with a little town in the middle of it. No, it has to be Company Heroes 1. Has to be Company Heroes 1. Why? You'll understand when I release the review. It's an important part of my discussion. So this isn't just a Homeworld 3 review. This is a retrospective on Relic, the Homeworld series, and real-time strategy games. And what they are for me, and what like tactics and strategy mean for me, and what I find in a game. It's very personal, which is why I'm a little bit worried about releasing it. There's a lot of me in this review, but I need to show some stuff from Company Heroes in order to make a point. Yes, Notorious is something. Relic is also hugely meaningful in my life as well. And that's why this has turned into this really long video. And I may actually re-record the audio as well. I may actually redo. So audio 2 here is me speaking. And I may re-record it. Even though I did it in one take in an hour. I tried to do it bit by bit and I realized I couldn't. I had to do it all in one take. So I did it all in one take. Because that's kind of how I do these things. But anyway, I could talk about this for hours. But what I'm basically saying is I'm going to try really hard tomorrow when I have the day off, because it's the King's birthday apparently, to work on this and try and get it finished. I'd really like to release it. It's only been sitting in my work in progress for a year. I actually was looking at my Google Docs and the draft for this was a year ago. Same Toasted Waffles. Exactly the same. And in fact, you did talk about it first in one take. Yes, I did, Jenny. That's exactly what happened. Okay. I am going to go. I have stuff to do today. I haven't had breakfast yet. And I could stream all day, to be honest. But I need a plan. And you can see that this has been all over the place, this stream. Because I didn't think I was going to break... Notorious. Relic was so good. Relic was so good. I didn't expect to break Arc Seed so badly and get through it in one go. I do indeed eat food. Okay, everyone, you are all amazing. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here for the Chaos stream at the end. We should do more stuff like this. Yes, it is 11 a.m. for me. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. See you. Ciao for now. Oh, Popper update very quickly. She's doing well. She's recovering. She's doing well.